So I love... That actually was not my fault. That actually wasn't my fault. Holy shit, that's actually not my fault. God damn it. I hate Windows. I hate Windows so much. So explain to me how I could, when I put my headphones on like this, I can hear myself in the monitoring, but yet, no, that's not an acute and severe moment. That is a Windows ran an update and fucked me moment. No, because I can hear myself in the monitors. I can hear myself in here, but yet when I look over there, it's not showing the audio metering. And then sure enough, Windows was just like, "Oh, cool, you ran an update." So like, I forgot what your fucking sound system was because God forbid Windows save your settings between updates. Macs do an entire time machine backup before an update. You can roll back an entire OS after an update, but yet Windows is like, forgot the audio when you run an update. No, you didn't. I'm just bitching about fucking Windows being a piece of shit. But I don't want to use Linux because I don't want to be verbally abused by a bunch of neckbeard Redditors. And macOS, I could stream with macOS, but I have to whatever. It's funny Friday, not piss and moan about Windows Friday, although anytime I use Windows that seems to be the theme. Everything leading up to this moment has been rehearsal. Apparently so, and Microsoft shit its pants on stage when the curtains went up. Okay. Yeah, Phoenix, you started this. Yes, they increased their prices to follow suit with Nintendo when, like, we just got Expedition 33, which was a reasonably priced game that was amazing. Like, I've been watching playthroughs of it. It looks incredible. The story looks great. I want to play it myself now. And then they give us a full fucking remaster of Oblivion that is also amazing and is $50 or $60 if you want horse armor and additional shit. Like, they just had two massive W's for pricing. And then decided while they had those two W's, they would somehow break them in half and make two fucking L's. Or four fucking L's instead. Thus outweighing the W's they just had with Oblivion and Expedition 33. Like, I stopped caring. 2 ads already? I have YouTube turned, like, to the minimum. Jesus. Right? Oh my god. Yeah. Twitch is running an ad too. Wow. Jesus. Alright. Well, we gonna begin. Clout Monkey. Explain to me why there's a dog on this plane. Mind your business, I paid my ticket, that's great. Yeah, I hate high prices. My suspiciously large amount of Stars DLC. Alright, well Texan, that seems like a bit of a life choice. 50 Shades... Oh god. 50 Shades of Earl Grey. What is it? This came into work today. I shortlisted it and displayed it on my cafe counter. Oh my god. The back said something like, he's into BDSM, Batman, Dragons, Star Wars, and Magic the Gathering. First paragraph, I growl with frustration at my reflection in the mirror. My hair is 50 shades of messed up. Why is it so kinky and out of control? I need to stop sleeping with it wet. As I brush my long brown hair... What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, that's so much, Dragon. Huh. Can PlayStation up their subscription fee? Wait. Can PlayStation up their subscription fees? Mine went from 150 to 200 a year. Jesus. In the office, everyone can hear you scream. That's great. What is this? Life-size Hot Wheel? What? This better still be up.
This is the Twin Mill, an iconic Hot Wheels car come to life.
Oh, that's
designed
cool.
Back in 1969, the
Oh my
Twin
God.
Mill.
I had one of those, not the 69 one, nice. But like I've had whatever these the Twin Mill like later versions
was
were.
an instant classic featuring not one
With
but
two engines,
V8
supercharged.
engines up front side by side.
Mm-hmm.
And these are no ordinary V8 engines either. These are 8.2 liter
Jesus.
Chevrolet big block engines
Oh, they're
that
big
are
blocks.
supercharged and produce upwards of 1,400 horsepower. The way it works together is each engine has its own torque converter, and then they're linked together with a jack shaft. And then all that power is sent to the ground with a set
Jesus
of red
Christ.
line tires. The car's design overall is also unique because it doesn't have
there's no rear
any
window.
doors, but rather it is like a fighter jet. The roof tilts up,
Holy
allowing
shit.
access to the inside of the cabin. All that makes the Twin Mill one of the most recognizable Hot Wheels of all time. Let me know your favorite Hot Wheel down in the comments.
I need a cigarette after watching that one. Holy shit. I need a cigarette after that. So I'll take a sip of my rum here. I haven't had rum in a long time. Holy crap. Spiced rum. That was awesome. I need one. Let's get started with another one.
U.S. Postal Service, what do, buddy? What was that?
We stand on the threshold of rocket mail.
What? Are you
What?
feeling okay?
We have all these missiles, but it's peacetime, so we're filling them with mail and letting them rip.
Would that even work?
We've already done it. We fired it from a U.S. submarine using a Regulus cruise missile. Don't worry, we took off the nuclear warhead, and then it landed in Florida.
Okay, what happened to this?
Turns out it was too expensive and just a show of force to the Soviets, but we could have done same-day delivery before Amazon. You just would have needed a new backyard.
Hey, what's up, Gregors? What is up? Hey, no problem, Dragon. No problem. We can do next day delivery. You just need a new backyard or same day delivery. All right, what is this?
So thick, smooth, fine,
That's an Epsilon upload for you. What's going on, everybody? This one sparks joy. This one does not spark joy. No, that one throws. Are we really going there, Gregors? Like, how many times do I have to block? That don't start. It's a World War I joke. Greatest commercial in television history. Oh no. Okay. Make it a little quieter. Okay, Gregors, you're just teasing. But man, like, you use condoms. You know, I have no room to speak. Anyway. I was just worried because I've seen comments spiral, and I'm trying to avoid that because I'm in a decent mood today. I've got a lot going on. So I'm in an okay mood right now. I was looking for a new guard dog. Maybe a Doberman, German Shepherd, Rottweiler, or Pitbull. Then I found a Border Collie, and he scares the living shit out of people. Jesus Christ. If you really think about it, Canada was worse than the UK. Was worse with... Oh, wow, worse on the UK's leash. Yeah, they were. They were. Well, let's throw some food cans. Oops, see, that food can's not a food can. It's a grenade. Fun fact, wind chimes are made of metallic bones of robots that tried to overthrow us. Hang them outside of your house as a warning to others. I want that. I want that sign, and I want that wind chime. Now I have to unplug my lamp at night because... What's that? Tobias forged. Jesus Christ. You remember like 4 years ago when I joked about you being the best man at my wedding, Garrett? No, I don't. I do not, actually. I don't remember what I had for breakfast, let alone 4 years ago, my dude. Now I have to unplug my lamp at night because this furry bastard learned how to turn it on, and he turns it on every time he's hungry in the middle of the night. Oh, man, my cat would do that in a heartbeat. Oh, no. No. Oh, that's so bad for that dog. I agree. It's dangerous to leave children alone with a pit bull. Kids are scary. Oh, poor guy. Okay. Oh, God, that fucking thing. Oh, no. Garrett, after getting called acute and severe, factual short for the 69th time. Oh, I'm for sure downloading that one. We have our first cookie. We have our first cookie in a while, actually. Well, it turned out not going to happen because I'm single now. Damn, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Probably not the best time. You've missed a lot because it was the opposite for me. I haven't made an official announcement or anything. I got a whole video planned for what's going to be coming up soon, but that's not for this stream. Are you okay, Gregor? So you... Oh, actually, Texan already... Good on you, Texan, for catching me before I got there. You doing all right, man? Oh, my fucking chat's all fucked up. There we go. I had to move chat.
Why can't I turn? I lost steering.
Mm-hmm. The nose is in the air. Bro, what are you towing? What are you towing? Oh my god. That's terrifying. Wait, what? How long has it been messed up? You said the past 3 streams it's been that way? Speaking of cookies, I made brownies. It has. God damn it. This is what I get for having bad eyes, I guess. Damn. Yeah, sort of. There were lawyers. Oh, man. We own an apartment and a car together. But the arrangements are in order now. Jesus, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. I actually am. I'm genuinely sorry. That is like... That kind of shit is like one of my biggest fears with my relationship. And we like locked it in. That's why I'm like very worried about that. So I really hope you're doing all right, man. I can't imagine. But I'll go a little lighter on you, obviously, since, you know, some previous chats have always been interesting. So I'll start over from scratch, and hopefully things are going to get better for you, man. They call it going through it for a reason, because you're not at the end. So just keep going through it. You'll get there, man. No. It's all good. It's all good. Believe me. It takes a lot to bum me out, and I've had stuff going on in my life that has had me bummed out, so I am beyond that now, and I'm in a better place. Again, it's called going through it for a reason, so you're good, man. You're good. Who is bugging me? Oh. Ah. Speaking of things I've got to deal with as I'm doing it. Of course, that happens on stream. Anyway, let's see what this is up. Never go to Canada. I've been to Canada multiple times. Fucking Wix!
Big ideas.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet.
Well, so the picture had those.
He
That
managed
picture
to
had
get
those
inside
wheels
his
without the
car
hubcaps,
and safely escaped
but
from the bear.
I
The
assume-
skateboarder passed away, but wanted a custom gravestone so that his friends could have fun when they visit him.
No shot. That is awesome. That's actually, oh man. 74 to 2016. Damn, dude. That's actually really cool. Holy shit.
This might be the greatest Jenga move of all time.
What's up, Stormy?
Yeah, move them all through there.
What's he doing?
This
Oh!
was the absolute
Oh no! Ouch!
worst time for her to sneeze.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Don't sneeze.
They wanted to introduce
No! I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm enjoying having this moment. This is great. I was just.
They wanted to introduce their new kitten to their older cat.
Yeah, so what'd they do? That tracks for a cat.
So why
That
is the
absolutely
zipline-
tracks. Also, hold on. Shout out to still having an OG Xbox just chilling there on the ground for their gaming setup. That's freaking awesome. Well, you definitely don't want to come across any sort of bear. If it's a black bear, you have a fair chance of scaring it off or fighting it off. I wouldn't want to touch one anyway. Watching this live stream on my good Intel MacBook. On the only good Intel MacBook. Yeah. No. I mean, well, that's fair. Did you skip the previous videos? The previous videos were blocked, my dude. I'm sorry, Dragon. Like, we got this one, but these were blocked. Blocked. Which sucks. I think they were. Let me see. Yeah, video isn't available anymore. So, yeah, sorry, dude.
So why is the zipline so
Still have an
aggressive?
original Xbox. I got a 362. I'm selling my E and an OG Xbox, and then I got to recap my Crystal Xbox. Holy shit! Oh god, that's terrifying. Yay! Nice. Oh, this is gonna rip the bumper off this freaking. Oh, goodbye.
This guy doesn't trust his friends.
You knew, like, every vehicle. Oh yeah, I forgot about the mid 2020 13-inch was decent. Yeah, and like I would say that the like first era MacBook Pros with the Core Duos, those are pretty good as well. Like those are my favorite. Like, I think each iteration of the MacBook design had a good version, but they each had their flaws. Like the 16 fixed a lot of things, but yeah. Like the 2013 Retina MacBook Pro, that was pretty solid. Oh, one's after 2015. No, you're right. After 2015, absolutely. They literally have a tow bar. Like, they literally have a tow bar. In fact, if you pop the hood, you could technically, if you wanted to, drop that down and feed it through the grill around the fucking bumper mount. That'd be better than just ripping the damn
This
bumper
guy
off.
doesn't trust his
Idiot.
friends.
He knew
The
it.
service dog can help out when she goes shopping.
Oh. Oh. Look at that. That's so cool.
They all decided that they wanted a game in the mountains together.
Okay. What are they drawing power from?
She dropped
That's epic. Almost got it. Boom!
She dropped her phone in the sewer and needed help getting it out.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Oh, on that side?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I hate to tell you, girl, but that thing's. Oh!
No way!
Damn.
The bus didn't wait for him at the bus stop, so he decided to force the bus to wait.
That's actually fair. I mean, you are inconveniencing literally everyone else by being an asshole like that, but also like.
A police officer arrested a delivery driver, but was
Alright, what do we got going on in chat here? Anyway, there's a supposed rumor going around that Oblivion Remaster is actually testing grounds for Elder Scrolls 6. I could see that. I could actually see that. Let's see. Also, it's quite ironic that the 2TB Xbox Series X is more expensive than a PS5 Pro. Fucking right? Like, Microsoft literally screwed themselves over by doing that. Like, they were already, like, on the fast track to just being forgotten as a console maker and just being a software service, and now they've pretty much solidified that. Probably a portable generator bank, that's true. That's true.
still able to deliver the food.
Yep, delivered the food because he arrested the delivery driver. We've seen these before.
I got a policeman delivering my food.
Yes, ma'am.
Took a fight.
Really? Throw it right.
That bike's off.
Oh, look at that. He's like, you idiot.
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know is performance and durability.
At least the 2TB Xbox is an actual console, unlike the PS5 Pro. That is very true. Hey, can I suggest a fan gameplay from the depths? Some other games with fans. You can suggest it. I got a whole video that'll explain a lot of what's going on in my life right now. So right now it's just what I can do here. But yes, that's still something that would be interesting. But there's a lot going on right now. Meanwhile, Valve doesn't have to do anything. They just keep... they win just because everyone else can... Yeah, really.
This is what
At
happens
least it's
when you
not
celebrate your birthday
okay.
at a fancy Italian restaurant.
Happy birthday.
Oh no, it's a gym fail. It's a gym fail. Please don't. Oh.
This is Pesto the Penguin, and he's going super viral on the internet because he's just a baby, but is already bigger than his parents.
Jesus Christ, that is a baby penguin. What the fuck? He's a chunky boy.
This artist knows how to paint by using light.
Yes! Light smear painting! I love long exposure paintings. Oh, that's so cool.
This guy got a new horn for his truck. This man decided to randomly take over a gas station and
Yeah.
start jamming out. One
This
of
is
my
what happens when your
subscribers
tour bus
found
is
out that he has
filling
a
up.
really squeaky eye.
What? I should install it on the Neon. I'll install it on the next Neon. How's that? I don't like that eye. I don't like that eye. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, what you gonna do? Oh. Oh!
The zoo decided to have a gender reveal for one of their pandas.
Lame. I hate gender reveals. Is it gonna actually do the thing? Oh yeah, it's blue.
So you
No, I
think
just
you know
need a-
Wix? Do you really?
Fucking Wix!
First up, we've got
Again,
Shake Video
like
Pack.
you said, better than fentanyl, but still. That's a lot of speed bumps in the front of the gas station. Yeah, really. You okay? No.
Yeah, so I can see if we can recruit more people.
These are called woolly aphids, and they completely took over this branch.
That's awesome. Ooh. I don't like that. What is it? Would I rather have an M4 MacBook Air 13-inch or an M1 Pro MacBook Pro 14-inch? I like my M1 Pro MacBook Pro 14-inch.
So
I'll stick
why
with
does this
that.
bird sound like a dinosaur?
Oh my.
That's terrifying. Oh, brother.
Whenever their vacuum gets clogged up, they ask their raccoon to help out.
Here, unclog it.
These guys' little raccoon hands.
Got it?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're not gonna catch
This
do
child
that.
got stuck in a claw machine.
But you don't
This
have
might
a
be the
key for
world's
that?
First robotic music conductor.
World's first robotic music conductor. Please tell me it just falls.
It looks like an
don't-
employee at the train.
I'm not okay with this. I'm just not. I actually do not like that.
It looks like an employee at the train station fell asleep on their keyboard. Poor little guy was put in a love chokehold.
He's like, God, help me.
There's nothing.
Hey, yo, that hamster's train runs on time. Anyway,
There's nothing stronger than a baby's grip.
apparently not. Jesus Christ, kid. Scary spider warning, yay. The hamster's working for Twitch. Is that Hamster Piker? Oh, fuck that. Fuck that.
Because smartphones use infrared light, this
Oh,
would
yeah.
look like under night vision.
Bro, that's the worst. If you use a smartphone at night, especially if you use a smartphone at night, you have the light of the screen. But if you're going up against somebody who has nods, Face ID will destroy you.
Face ID can kill you.
Yeah.
This is Face ID, and also when you're taking night mode shots, this is what it looks like.
Yup.
This is night photo mode.
Yeah,
night mode.
look at
photo,
nods.
Photo mode night.
This guy was proposing to his partner when a curious sea lion showed up.
Look at the sea lion. That's awesome.
Playing volleyball with a heavy medicine ball looks intense.
Oh my god. Oh, you'd be so sore afterwards.
that is the end of this video.
That is the end of
I
this
hope you
video.
enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
So iPhone SE 2 and 3 are superior. Man. The hamsters from G-Force. That's a good way to get a concussion. Doesn't matter, I already have collected 5. Space Marine is dressed to impress, but for men! That or Halo. Or any cosmetics game. Alright, let's see what we got.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Busy day? You have no idea, man. We literally just cleared from the hospital and got hit with this one. But what's going on?
Oh, our patient Mike here blasted his thumb with his old trusty hammer, and his boss wants him to go down to the hospital and get it checked out.
All right, cool, man. Well, we'll get him loaded up, get him going down to the hospital. Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
Isn't there supposed to be a
We've
stretcher
seen
back
this.
Yes.
Yep.
Is it still at the hospital?
Yes.
Would you like me to ask the patient to sit on the bench seat so you can bring him down to the hospital and get your stretcher back?
For the love of God, yes.
Awesome. Oh, and
You'll never live
you're
this
never
down.
gonna live this down.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and head this way.
Yep. I've seen that one. Where's this one?
My birthday is December 49th, 1812. How long did you say the seizure lasted? About 30 seconds or so. Okay. Listen, I know it seems odd, but it's normal for people to be confused after a seizure. It's actually called the postictal state. I'm a pirate. That's interesting. Hey, man, let me borrow your phone.
Yoink.
What on earth?
All right, sir, we're gonna go ahead and get him loaded up and going down. Dude, are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. I just do that from time to time. Welcome to the right. All right, man. Well, I'll meet you guys.
Hey,
down.
welcome to the subscription.
Okay.
Thank you for joining. Yeah, I just do that sometimes. It's fine.
So it's your ankle that's hurting? Yeah, and my foot too. I tripped coming up the stairs, and I'm pretty sure I twisted it. Oh, no. I definitely don't think you should take that off. I haven't had a lot of time to shower in the last 4 days. Listen, man, I've been doing this a long time, dude. I think I can handle a little. Told you. No, listen, it's fine, man. I can just breathe my. Put a shoe back on. You should put my shoe back on. Put a shoe back on. Yeah, you know what? I don't see any swelling, so I think I'm gonna put your shoe back on. Awesome.
All right, then. Corporate slavery, meaningless dictatorship, blind faith. That is so accurate. What's this?
Nogla, explain why us Americans celebrate Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is very simple. Long ago, there was a time when America was not America. And then Americans came into America and made it American. And thus, America was born. And that's why you celebrate Thanksgiving. Wrong, but okay.
Well, okay then. YouTube's condensing 3 ads into one. Jesus Christ. Do people in electric cars listen to AC/DC or something current? That's getting a save. Matt 1 earns a cookie. Congratulations. If you die tonight, heaven or hell, tell them the cows sent you. The cows sent me. That was a very good dad joke. It hurt my soul. Super Dickman's Dickness. I'm kink shaming all of Germany. Is it better or worse to tell you all that noose means nuts? Dick means fat or thick. Oh no! This post only gets worse. Oh no. Super Dick means thick fucking nuts. Oh man. Air conditioning detective comics. What? Well played, bookstore. Well played, Mister. That's evil. That is evil, and I love it. Oh no, bro! I told you there was one time, like, I don't pull the like part Hispanic card in like IRL. I like don't pull that ever. I pulled up to a gas station in the Neon, which for reference has no mufflers, makes a bunch of noise. It's a rattly old piece of shit. I pull up, and this woman gets out of her car as I get out of mine, and she looks and she goes, oh, of course, it's the tattooed up white guy who's got the loud car with no muffler. And I look and I'm like, hey, I'm Hispanic. And she goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, and her boyfriend was sitting in the front seat just laughing his ass. It was either her boyfriend or it was like her boyfriend that her husband knows about. I'm not sure which, but he was laughing his ass off because she did not know how to respond to the fact that she just made a race comment to a white dude. And then when it turns out that she thinks I'm like full-blown Hispanic, her worldview crumbles. Oh, it was amazing. So technically I wasn't lying. I just exaggerated one half of my family lineage to make her feel even worse. It was great. From that description, I'm guessing she drove a 2021 Nissan Altima with car payments. No, actually, it was a 2006, 2007 Hyundai Elantra. Let me double check. Nope, not a 7. It was the uglier one. Yeah! Oh my God, it was literally... Wait, I just saw the color. There it is. It was literally this color. Oh, come on. No, not Facebook Marketplace. God damn. Yes, it was literally this color. That was great. Make sure you read the one that's coming up. Watch this one second, wrong order. What? My uncle drove one as a rental a couple years ago. What? Watch this one second. Wait, you posted 2 in a row? Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Let me check this one first.
Hackguard came equipped with a deadly debuff called Corrupted Blood. This debuff was highly contagious to any other player standing too close. Now, normally, these little debuffs don't last long and don't usually travel outside of the raid area. But thanks to quality foresight at its best, the Corrupted Blood actually remained dormant in pets and minions even outside the raid. It spread hard. Anyone who got too close to those already infected was instantly exposed to the curse. And before you know it, we've got an entire virtual pandemic on our hands. But poor oversight really made this glitch one for the history books. The Corrupted Blood incident got so infamous that apparently it's become a subject of study by actual epidemiologists because of how eerily close to home it was compared to a real-life outbreak.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so this one's second, this one first, then we get to this guy. All right, let's see what's up.
Oh my God, what are they doing? What are you talking about? Russia is like brokering deals with Iran and the Houthis.
Oh, cool.
They're selling missiles to them. What kind of missiles? They're supersonic anti-ship cruise missiles. We got to get the hooligans back together for this.
The hooligans?
We got to figure out how we're going to deal with this. Hey, Poland. Hey, did you need something?
Huh?
What are you guys staring at? Poland. You know you can't wear that. That's wildly inappropriate. You can't wear that.
What?
This? I can't wear this? Those missiles could hit a ship.
No caffeine, no Geneva Convention.
Caffeine. And they need to know what the response will be. Poland,
That's fair.
We've talked about this. We had to talk about inside thoughts versus outside thoughts. Okay, that is
great.
an inside thought, and it shouldn't have gone on an outside shirt.
All right, well, let's see the next one.
You can't even say Iran right. Hey, how about you? When you get somebody to the moon, you can tell me how to say Iran. I do think we need to figure out how we're going to respond to Russia. And so I've called Canada. He should be here any minute. Hey guys, what's going on? I heard we have to talk about like Russia or something.
Oh God.
Canada? You too?
Mm-hmm.
You too.
You too.
You're in on this? I don't know what you expected. I don't know what you expect. Okay, we'll talk about the other stuff later.
Yep.
Russia just fired on some Norwegian fishing ships, and we need to address that. We talked to Norway, and they should be here soon. They wanted to be part of the conversation.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it'll be. It'll be good. We can all kind of hash this out together. You know,
Oh,
hopefully
boy.
they are. How's it going, everybody?
This is a straight up ad for
You're
his
all
shirt,
gonna
but
get
still.
us in so much trouble. You're all gonna get us in so much trouble.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's what's got to happen. So reality can mimic fiction. Yeah, apparently so. What is this? New fear unlocked. Oh no. Dicks!
Fire! Bro! You
Wait.
work here? Whatever, kid.
Wait, why we got I show
Hello,
dicks?
everyone, this is your
Oh,
Daily Dose of
never mind.
Internet. So this seems like a nightmare scenario.
Oh! 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 God!
This company was doing some
That'd be so
repairs in the
painful.
attic when this happened.
Oh, and through the roof he goes onto the bed, right? Yep. Oh. Bro could not even hit the bed. He landed on the shelf and Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, it's fitting that I Show Speed did it, considering he jumped around in front of his camera and did an I Show Dicks. So there's that. Well, not on the bed. Yeah, exactly. God forbid you approach the town guard at that point.
You can see food go down his dog's throat whenever they eat.
What?
Someone lost their phone on this ride, but this worker was in perfect position.
I didn't know I did that.
Nice catch. That probably hurt like a bitch.
No, he's 17-year-old, bro.
He's 17. Looks like a puppy.
He's 17 and looks like a puppy. He looks like he's dead. That man immediately went to the gym after work that day. He jumped so hard he put a hole in his classroom floor. He went to the gym right after that. Truck simulator.
Alright, so I can make these pans fall out with my...
American construction at its finest. Phoenix, I don't want to hear it. Y'all put your milk in bags. Y'all are about to lose Alberta. What do you mean?
Voice only.
A truck created a
Okay.
sinkhole in the road, which unfortunately led to this.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't park your... Oh, never mind. Okay, well,
The
they're
good
in.
news is that nobody was hurt.
I'm sorry. Fuck!
When it came time to take things to the next level, I knew that I had to make a website, and Wix
was trying to point out that there's a really awesome 1968 Volkswagen Beetle across the street, and you can tell because it doesn't have the blinkers on the fenders and the front window is flat. Anyway, I still see bagged milk around here. I'm not in Canada. You know what? It's fine. If there were 11 commandments, milk should not be in bags, would be the 11th. Hey, I take offense to that. I never put my milk in a bag. This stream is sponsored by fentanyl. No, it's apparently sponsored by Wix. This cat doesn't know what to do. He's like, my ass!
Only 2 times a year during the spring and fall,
Do
this
you poop?
person's toilet perfectly lines up with the sun.
Oh, never mind. It's just the holy shitter.
They found someone that can talk backwards on demand.
Competitive. Owen. Toro. Chippy chips. Sometime in your life, I'm too competitive.
I can't play it backwards. God damn it. Gonna have to just trust him. I'm not putting it in an editor. Yo!
This has to be the worst
That's
tow
a
truck
green shell.
driver of all time.
I've seen this because he didn't check. Like, even if the car's upside down, you reach in, you yank the emergency brake. Simple stuff. She definitely has multiple DIYs. You mean DUIs? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because she can probably say her alphabet backwards perfectly.
Oh, oh, oh. Go on, up and over.
Also, where's the fentanyl shirt you promised? You know what? In light of certain things, I don't need to be kicked out of the country just yet. Yep, and it's gone. And the chain comes undone. And it goes down into the ditch. And goes back on its roof.
This is what happens when you put soap into a
Dipshit.
towel and blow into it.
Have you never done this before? I've done that before.
They
It's
really
so
hyped her
weird.
up just for her to
Poor
do
Mazda
this.
3, yeah, really. She's gonna get a 1. Oh, please tell me she gets a 1 or punches this. Didn't punch anything. Girl. Oh, this is gonna go well. Yep, that's deeper than you thought. That's much deeper than you thought. And now you're soaked. Ridiculous! And then Grandma... Oh no! Grandma went into the puddle with ya! I can't believe it. Grandma got wet too. Now I have to drive home in the Astra Diesel and get the seesaw wet. Oh, Grandma went the whole way in under with her head. Oh my god. And...
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And lost it.
This was the result of her using a hairdryer without a diffuser.
Oh no.
There.
Hold on. I'm scared. I'm scared. That was great.
This is not what I'm working with.
This is not what I'm working with.
I have a job interview in a few hours.
Oh no!
We call ourselves Boricua.
What is this? Oh, this is Puerto Rico.
Proud, passionate, and full of life.
Full of life.
On our island, adventure.
At our island, you can go to the beaches and step on needles.
Finds you. Strangers aren't strangers for long. Besides
If you don't speak Spanish well enough, we gonna speak so fast you can't understand us.
of the audience, doesn't change the beauty of the music. And we celebrate every laugh.
That beach is way too clean. That beach is way too damn clean. You got that Oscar the Grouch look going on. Oh boy. You'll have sand made of needles or something. No, it's not that you have sand made of needles. It's, you know, fucking drugs and shit, and they leave the needles on the beach. Leave Boricua, Puerto Rico.
Wix.
Why two of them?
Power of AI to build
You let me enjoy the ad of my people, and then you're going to make me watch Wix again. There we go. That guy's gonna. Yup.
Everyone kept slipping and falling in the same exact spot.
Swoop. 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 Whee. And ceiling. Dumbass.
I really don't know if this is the best way to escape from predators.
Cat's like, I don't know what to do now. The cat's like, I don't know what to do now. What is he doing? Okay. Oh, okay. And you now have a squirrel. What?
This has to be the dumbest idea for a sport.
Could be worse. You could pay for YouTube Red and still get ads. I do pay for YouTube Reds and I still get ads! All you need to do is wet your hair a bit and let it dry out naturally. Exactly. Cat's just like, are you okay? Yeah. What is this?
Sport.
What is...
This has to be the dumbest idea for a sport.
Yeah? What is it? It's like soap soccer. Or like, I don't know, lube cricket? Or
This wombat
lube
decided
soccer?
that her pole was a perfect butt scratcher.
Yep, you're gonna get your cat to hop up on there and perch because it's not gonna work. Oh, could have told you that was gonna happen. I love this. I've seen this. Ah!
I have never
That's
seen a
so
ghost
cute.
work out before.
لا إله إلا الله بسم الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله.
People in the Netherlands love their bikes so much that they
Yeah.
built a giant parking garage just for bikes.
Seriously? This is why other countries are more fit than America. Because they ride bikes everywhere.
This is the problem with putting a bar in a deep pool.
No, brother. No, brother. No, brother. Oh, Jesus. What did you think was going to happen? You dumbass.
Boss.
Nice. Just random monkey.
What do you think this secret meeting is about?
I feel like I've interrupted
So,
something.
what exactly is going on here?
Some. Nope.
Show me your head! Show me your head! Show me your head! Up, your head's up. Come on,
So, do you think these two
What
are
the
related?
fuck? That had to be staged. That's perfect.
Bye. Bye.
What's he gonna do?
Want breakfast?
Oh God! No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's gonna smack the kid or something. Oh no, he's just showing off. Okay.
Right now, who gonna stop me? If I just take this right now. Oh, my bad, sir. My bad. He don't even play.
No, he doesn't. What are you, an idiot? Anyway. Police cows. Yeah, exactly. Well, if soccer is for boys, soap soccer is for teenage boys, that is fair. This game of lube soccer is sponsored by P. Diddy. No. They're just liquidating. They're just liquidating all of his assets. You get ads on here since click on these videos. It doesn't automatically. Yeah, I know. I'm giving YouTube shit for what they do. Oversized scooter police chase. Apparently, well, most countries are walkable. That's fair. That is fair.
This plane bathroom for over 35 minutes.
Stuck in the bathroom. God, I swear, if somebody gets stuck in the bathroom on my flight to Taiwan, I'm gonna lose my shit in the seat.
Bugs beware. Beware. I have a weapon. I have the ultimate weapon.
This is the problem when a younger dog plays with an older dog.
Oh.
Joey!
They ordered mozzarella sticks
It
from the
was like, I'm down
appetizer
here now.
menu and got a mozzarella meter instead.
Wait, what?
Mozzarella sticks from the appetizer menu and got a mozzarella meter instead.
What was everybody doing?
This guy figured out the best way to move heavy objects.
He's gonna throw it into the back of that fucking Honda. He's got the wind knocked out of him for sure.
There's a zoo in Japan with a giant guinea pig exhibit.
Of course this is in Japan. Hamtaro never looked so damn good. This is the live adaptation of Hamtaro with guinea pigs. What is it? Oh, he caught it!
I guess penguins are super interested in shadows.
Apparently, look at them. Look at him go. A better weapon from a more civilized age. A can of Axe and a lighter. Oh, he knew what he was doing.
That
He
is
knew
the
what he
last
was
video.
doing.
We hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
You little bastard.
Later.
You get off my plate now. Dicks! I show dicks.
You work here? Whatever, kid. Take notes.
I show dicks is on the screen. Anyway, what do we got here?
You will be assaulted by lies and illusion.
Election season. The Codex is starting its discussion of this action.
Holy shit! I just had a Vietnam flashback.
God.
You will be assaulted by lies. And
Okay. What is? Oh, Jesus Christ! Speaking of Vietnam flashbacks, another stream. This stream is sponsored by Dicks. If you desire one thing for so long, it's a given that you'll miss other things along the way. That's how it is. That's life. Oh. How good is it? I consider it okay. It's definitely an okay anime. I see we have a Zanny viewer. That's pain. What do we got? Eucalyptus. Fuck, man. Eucalyptus wood? That shit's not gonna... He's gonna break that axe. Look at it. It's just mulching.
Fuck. I'm gonna fucking win. Just need this a little bit tighter.
Hmm.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Oh! That sucks. Yeah, well, so if you want, like, I consider Darling in the Franxx to be Tengentop and Gurren Lagann. I consider Darling in the Franxx to be Gurren Lagann light. So, like, it kind of has the same over-the-topness by the end. Not to spoil the end, but it has sort of an over-the-topness. If you just want the experience that Darling in the Franxx tries to build in a way with, like, character relationships, world building, and an epic finale, treat yourself to Gurren Lagann. There's a reason why I have a banner of it behind my desk. It is peak mecha anime, in my opinion. That's fine. You don't have to know what it's about. It's just, like, in terms of story, it's good. It just has a bit too much over-the-topness by the end, in a way. At least in my opinion. Like, I still think it's good. I saw it on a YouTube short one day. Yeah, watch the original. Which, not the original, but, like, watch the source material. Gurren Lagann. Canada uses fake potholes to slow traffic. In Tennessee, we prefer using the real thing. That or Baltimore. I had a friend of mine who worked for a Enterprise... What the hell, cat? I had a buddy that worked for rewatching Black Lagoon. Very nice. Buddy of mine worked for Enterprise in Baltimore. And, like, they would always say, like, just get the fucking insurance. Because they would always hit a pothole... and it would always just dent the wheels of any rental car. It's ridiculous. Yes, kitty. I bought one of those bath mats that looks like blood when it gets wet. I have placed my cat's water bowl on and he drinks water like the beautiful idiot he is. So when he's finished, it looks like a murder scene that he's proud of. I need one of these in my life now. That's amazing. Wonder what happened to the sausage. Oh no. Dinosaur camping tents. Why does this look AI generated? Why do these all look AI generated? Also, if this is real, you would never be able to sleep because the air pump you would need to keep that front fucking head inflated, you'd be like laying there in your tent and it'd just be like all night. Because it is AI. Okay, good. Why are corridors in psychiatric hospitals called hallways? Shouldn't they be called psychopaths? God damn it, Dragon. You get yourself a cookie. That's a damn good dad joke. That would just be white noise to help you sleep. See, but I'm looking at it from the perspective of people who don't have crippling tinnitus like I do. I feel like it'd be irritating. I wouldn't notice it because it would probably just fall right in with the rest of the ee that I normally get, so. Best cat house ever, 100%. Oh my god, if I made that, my wife would kill me. So what did you think about the Nintendo DS? What? What do you mean, what did I think of the Nintendo DS? I got one, like, right as they dropped support for it. Allegedly jailbroke it and just played all the games I missed, including the ones that Nintendo kindly removed from their store, never to be seen again. It's time Helldivers 2 gives us an actual automaton settlement so we can blow up robot civilians. Mm-hmm. But yet the box it came in, the cat would use more. Exactly. Oh, you mean like the Game Boy games? Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of down for this idea. I would commit war crimes in Helldivers 2 now that Sony stopped being total dicks about it. I've considered going back and playing it. Still kind of still kind of pissed off with them. Drunk dude, quarter pounder with cheese. Employee, sir. This is a tattoo parlor. Drunk dude. I said quarter pounder with cheese. Yep. It's a quarter pounder with cheese on your head there. Good work, champ. Alright. Fucking, what is this? What is this? What? I don't even care. Why are we
everyone, this is your
fucking
daily dose of internet.
facial star facials? Oh!
Your daily dose of internet.
I broke my teeth.
As scary as this looks, these are actually dental implants. So basically, these are fake teeth that are falling out. She tried to pick up this firefighter. These American jets were doing some training off the coast of Alaska when a Russian jet got a little too close.
Yep, and I bet he fucked around and found out, didn't he? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, bro's gonna regret this. He's like, oh, I own this, and I don't. As expected.
Oh, yeah.
This referee
That's epic.
got a little too close to the action.
He's gonna get just laid the fuck out, isn't he? Yeah.
Y'all, what do I do, y'all?
Bro, it's a road goat.
Do I call the cops?
This
Nah!
it's
It's a road goat.
It look like a boring utility box,
Yeah,
so
what
you
is-
can park it anywhere without having to worry about anyone stealing it.
What is it? Oh my god, dude. That's awesome. Oh, that's the dude that's like caked up times 1,000 or
They
some
went to
shit.
this restaurant to visit their friend who was a waiter.
Those words just came out of my mouth. We used to do that when we were when I was in Scouts. Anytime somebody would drop any of their utensils or anything when they were going back from the mess hall, we'd always clap. Oh man.
Here's a great way to get fired. These flight attendants recorded themselves doing tricks during takeoff.
Bro, you don't do that. All right, you're getting fired. Yeah. No shit, you got fired, dumbass. How long is it going to take for him to notice?
The dog doesn't believe that the door is open.
Oh, it's great. Doesn't believe the door's open? Bro. Bro. Come here now. I had to jump
I think
through
this
the
guy has
empty.
mastered the gym and is waiting for Gym 2 to come out.
What? No.
Oh. No. No.
This bro's mastered
Every
gym and he's waiting for
inside
Gym
of her
2.
own house.
Oh my god. Bro, that's like a serial killer's way of getting you trapped so they can gas the
I think
house.
they parked their house a little too close to the water.
Oh, that's gonna be satisfying. Sorry, I just paused at the... Oh no. Ooh, that's coming down, boy. That's coming down. He's coming after her.
Wasn't coming out, so she had to intervene.
Oh, it's gonna... Just pull the knob up. Hey, Texan, you're thinking too hard about this. You've got to be like 27 to 40 IQs lower. Congratulations. Nerds! Oh my god, they just nerd dazzled all of fucking
It's a wonderful world.
downtown.
Nerds gummy clusters. Unleash your senses.
Why are we at fucking Nerds Candy Mardi Gras? Will you show me your nerds if I give you a bead of gummy candy? Anyway.
This guy had one job, and he absolutely nailed it.
Yeah, he did. Bye-bye. Whoop!
I swear,
Nice.
this is so creepy, but this dog sounds exactly like they're saying mama.
If I hear that in the middle of the night, I am 100% shitting my pants. Oh, I prefer my IQ to be a number where I can solve problems reasonably. Yeah, my IQ's odd. Yeah,
So
I'd
I
shit
guess
my
goats
pants.
are a lot smarter than they look.
Huh? Hey, yo? Oh! Is he getting the door handle? Yeah, he is. Look at him
She
go.
walked into her apartment to find that her neighbor somehow got into her plumbing system.
The hell? Oh, that's a router.
This cat was investigating
Jesus.
this new security camera.
I don't think he's gonna be pleased with it. What is it? Garrett, say goodbye to the house, Julie. The fact that your IQ is an odd number doesn't narrow it down much. Yeah. I'll just say there's a benefit to being neurodivergent.
I'm gonna be home soon, okay?
Is he gonna hit the... Yo, not bad, dude.
Someone attached a fake snake to this golfer.
Karen.
I don't think her wish is coming
That's great.
true.
Honk just divorced. Well, that's cool, I guess.
No, bro, no! Oh, it was a funny thing, and now you're being a total dick about it. I would know there's a benefit. That is fair. That is very fair. Yeah, it's always fun when it's like, what's your IQ level? Oh, that's not normal. Not normal good, not normal bad. Well, there is such thing as an idiot savant.
It looks like someone fell asleep in the rain.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh, Jesus, dog.
Oh my god.
God damn it. What is this? Starface? What is this? I don't care enough. And just like that, you have ruined your interior. Dumbass. Okay, this is gonna be cool. Don't let me down. Make it, make it, make it. Ooh, you're going for the long one? Oh. Ooh!
They wanted to see who was responsible for ruining this little girl's birthday.
They had a camera. Oh, bro, you're not even gonna, like... This kid's not even gonna, like, have the common decency to use his hand. He's just gonna stick his fucking face. Divorce probably because of that WRX. Well, look. It could be because it's a WRX. Or it could have been, you know, we don't know if it's a divorce of, like, two men, two women. I mean, we know the stereotype of Subarus. They either break a lot and are owned by tuners who like to crank them up and blow the engines and are on their 7th, or it's owned by lesbians. There was a whole ad campaign. Anyway. I was referring to the generation of the WRX. That's fair. Dumbasses are still going to blow them up. Jesus, Garrett is just a kid. Beat the child. Kid's gonna wonder why he's never invited to birthday parties ever again. The duality of man, exactly. Or their wife's boyfriend let them watch. Oh no, bro. They had him reviewing video evidence. They had this kid reviewing video evidence of himself. Oh my god.
This is how motorcycles are tested before they go on the market.
Yep, that's Ducati for you. Oof.
This is what happens when a boat...
I don't think that's actually how they're tested. I'm pretty sure these are dudes actually, like, running their bikes on the dyno. Like, this dude does not have a Ducati shirt on.
This is what happens when a boat goes
Bioluminescence.
through bioluminescent water.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. I love bioluminescent water. God, that is so cool. Oh. That sucks. He loves that thing. Look at him. Bloop. Bloop. And this dog is...
So what would be the name of this dance move?
That's the taint on neck move? I don't know. And this is called the... I don't know, bend your buddy? Break your buddy? I don't fucking know. Oh! Ah! I remember using a dyno in my high school auto class. Yeah, dude, dynos are fun, but they are scary as shit. They are scary. I had the neon on the dyno, and it's like he ran it up to red line. It's like, it's like, ooh. Goodbye, 100 that laugh, bro? Oh no, this is bad. Whoop! Whoa!
The odds
Oh,
of
or
getting
it's
stabbed by a
epic.
squirrel might be low, but it will never be 0.
Yeah, apparently it's not 0 that you might get stabbed by a squirrel. Hey, what's up, sanitation? Or yeah,
Imagine
sanitation
going to the
junior.
bathroom and finding this in
Change your name
toilet.
again, I guess.
Oh
What's up?
my gosh. Rosie? What you doing?
Is that a raccoon in the
Rosie,
toilet?
What
That's a
were
pet
you doing
raccoon in the
there?
toilet. Nice. Oh, say goodbye. Yep. Yep.
That is the end of
That's
this
a way to
video.
do a
We
thing,
hope
I
you
guess.
enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again. very soon. Later.
Holy crap, that Ferrari one was painful.
No one does food like Puerto Rico.
No one does
Whether
food
it's a
like
chef
Puerto
tasting
Rico.
Menu or a local favorite spot with no sign.
Yeah. Look, I'll put it this way. When you're in Puerto Rico, if you find a place that has a pig cut open and laid out across like just metal, looks like metal chicken wire fencing above a hole in the ground filled with coals, you found yourself a good place to eat. Good morning from Japan. Good morning! That's actually close to morning for my wife, too. Nice. What is this?
Fine. I'll do it myself.
He had a heart attack, so the injured man had to drive. Damn. I almost killed my family making pancakes this morning. Butter flavoring, lemon scented. That is... Whoa! Walmart. With their great value, making butter flavoring and furniture polish out of the same can color. Whoo! I don't know what it is with people. They bought the expensive ass car and drains my wallet for getting a wait, what? Hey, I bought this expensive ass car that drains my wallet for getting an expensive scratch in it. Let's do some dumb shit with it. Exactly. I want to talk man to man.
I want to talk to you about car insurance, not a duel at high noon.
Talk man to man about damn time. What do you want to see on Liberty Day, Helldivers 2? Oh no. Oh no. Automaton's getting ready for Liberty Day. Okay. What is this? Lore accurate. Oh no. What? Huh? What is happening right now? Oh, is this just a loop? No. Is this a loop? Did I just loop it? Yeah, it just loops. Okay, okay. I was confused for a second. That's pretty funny, though. Also on Liberty Day, Sony raised the price of the PS5 Pro to $850. Wait, is it really $850 right now? You gotta be kidding me. Or will they raise it? Okay, PS5 Pro. Less than a year after release, PS5 Pro is no longer the most expensive. Fuck off. No, it was a joke. Okay, I was about to say, like, that thing's a $700 fucking console. Xbox Series prices. Yeah, all their consoles are going up in price, which is fucking bullshit. Let me see here. Yeah, their wireless controllers are. I think those are the same. I think the Elite's going up, and the full kit is going up as well. I think. Oh my god, really? I almost bought a Series S, and now they're $280 or $380. That's fucking so dumb. You're seeing my Helldivers memes now, yeah, apparently. Who is... Okay. Neat. Is that Anya? As a JoJo character? Please tell me that's not Anya as a JoJo character. 90? Yeah, standard controller, wireless controller limited edition is $90 now. Yeah, $299 to $379 for a Series S. $559 or $549 from $449, so $100 increase. Bastards. And then $100 increase for the standard X. And then $130 increase for the 2TB Galaxy Special Edition because these fucking greedy ass bastards. Speaking of, I'm watching Spy Family. I love Spy Family. I love Spy Family. It's a little too quiet at IKEA, if you ask me. Oh, please don't turn all the timers on. So the trigger is crooked and doesn't work right as a result. What? Speaking of controllers, this one Hyperkin controller, right trigger doesn't work anymore. The sort of hinge that allows it to swing out is broken. Oh, that sucks. My favorite part of fall is when the mosquitoes go back to hell. That's right. For $450, I would rather... Would you rather a 1TB Series X or Nintendo Switch? Neither. Like, if I had to pick, I'd get an Xbox. No. I think if I had to pick, I'd buy a Switch. But I wouldn't pay for the upgrades for any of my consoles. Like, I wouldn't do that. There's a just rolled in from me after this one. Oh, no. Oh, no, we get Daily Dose and then just rolled in. Oh, shit. Why is it not loading? Am I still... Yeah, upload's still going good. What's happening here?
We are not a traditional cafe.
Oh, because it was loading the goddamn ads.
And my Wix website really
I don't give a shit about Wix!
Hello,
Hey, everyone.
This is your daily dose of internet.
Hello, everyone. And this is definitely in some Asian country. Yep.
I wanted to give virtual reality a try.
You gotta hold the right trigger down. Blue 42! Blue 42! Hut!
He's gonna
keep it held down, and then don't move!
Oh man, that's just.
And then
don't move. That's great. Ooh. Nice. Yep. Whoa! He's gonna step off that ledge and fall. You knew it was gonna happen. Whoa. Down he goes. Oh no! These are, yep. This, y'all are gonna get wet. Y'all are gonna get wet! Told
think
you.
this guy might owe this pigeon some money.
Bro, he's racing pigeons for pinks. That bird's... Dude, that bird was side drafting.
Outside, huh?
What happened?
Is it a stick?
What happened?
Huh?
Oh no.
What did you bring in from outside, huh? Is it a stick?
No.
Yes, it is.
So I can speak in 3 voices at the same time.
Hello, how are you?
They told the waitress to take away their dad's
That's pretty
food
cool.
while he was eating.
They're gonna tip that waitress good, eh? Bumblebee has a little too much to drink last night. Yeah, apparently. More Puerto Rico. Why are we getting so many Puerto Rico ads? Like, I feel targeted. I mean, Props to him for getting into it, yeah. Don't. Now they know. Now they know they need padded rooms. Yep. He's gonna throw that plane into the back of that kid's head. He just threw it into the back of his own head. Never
This tree
mind.
that had a disease, and it was apparently hiding an entire waterfall.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that tree was filled with water all the way to the top. Look at that shit.
How's it even possible to train a bird to do this?
Okay. Whoa. How?
This guy didn't see the wet cement that was in the road.
No.
He did it! Oh, yes! Jeez!
Did you get that?
You called it.
He's
Look, please throw the hat, yeah!
Oh, no. No, and down goes. Oh, no. Oh, that's kind of awkward.
This is an OSHA violation.
It probably wasn't the best place to be on a super windy day.
Bro, that tuk-tuk's not going to move forward in the wind. Oh, maybe it will. No, it won't. Oh! Never let them guess your next move. Holy shit, I did not see that. Hey, watch yourself, Sanitation Junior. That's when the laxative kicks in, referring to the tree clip. Yeah, I got you. This stream is sponsored by Puerto Rico, Wix, Starface, and Dicks. Yeah, apparently so. Never let them guess your next move. Look at this. Just... Yeah, alright, well, I'll hide in here. Whoosh, it all goes away. Damn. That thing's gonna break. Yep. Dude, these are... No, I have one of these IKEA chairs. They're good for, like... My parents had one from when they first moved into their apartment in 1993. And theirs is still around from IKEA. I got one from IKEA, and it lasted, like... I don't know... 6 years before I've now had to, like, tighten it every few months. It's gonna snap again. Yep.
So you think you know Wix?
I do know Wix because I keep seeing shit about it.
First up, we've got shit.
She was trying to open up her can of biscuits.
Just, there's a pull tab on it. There's a pull tab on it. There's a pull tab on it, and you deserved that. I have zero fucking sympathy for you. There is a pull tab, and you have now made it into a bomb. I don't get it. Pah! Well then. Bro, that dude's sleeves go hard. Like, I got full ink coverage on my arm, but like this dude's got like just black. Like, what did he have on there that he covered up? Yeah, that's what happens when your power steering goes bad on the rack. Yep. Ain't gonna do shit.
I found a video.
Oh. Look at the flex on her. Look at it. Look at that! That is a pose. I was about to say it must be a Chevy Aveo, but I remember Chevy Aveos don't have any options. True. Most Chevys don't, but that's fine. This car was
alright.
alright.
Video of a really scary turkey.
This can only end well. I don't see a single thing that could go wrong with this.
Oh my god.
Hey, can you pour me a
Nice
glass of water
landing.
real quick?
I was right.
Oh, hey, careful.
It's alright.
Oh, that's a flood. Hey, yo.
This guy was learning how to be a hibachi chef.
You better relax.
He's gonna throw it in his head, isn't he?
Oh, what is
Nice. Holy!
She pretended
That's
to
electric
collapse
bike
to
torque.
see how her geese would react.
Did they all just go to her? Okay.
Look at this, yeah?
At least they respond.
Perfect lap to sit or lay on, but
Lays on the skeleton.
this is who she prefers.
These kids want
Why do you have a skeleton in your house, first off? If an animal is small enough, you can punt it 50 yards, then there's no reason to be scared of it.
surprised
Exactly.
Grandma at the airport by wearing
Exactly.
costumes, but Grandma had the same idea.
What? Oh my god. That's too funny. I don't give a shit. Spotlaundromat.com.
They wouldn't let her back inside, so she thought of a good idea.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
She's like, come here. She's gonna trick you. She's gonna do a 180. See, she did a 180.
That's a smart little kid. And the cat.
This guy is trying to remodel his kitchen.
Please tell me that's not a supporting pillar. Well, now he's got to get a new stove. Now you're getting money laundering services as your sponsor. Apparently so.
He really fell asleep at his own
Jesus.
birthday party.
He's like, yay.
It was a smart idea to check first to make sure it was safe to sit down.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't check well enough. Alright, so have a seat. Bye-bye.
They thought
This is also an Asian country, I can tell, because they got the little center food thing. Either Asian or... Yeah. Looks familiar. Oh yeah, because chopsticks, and down she goes.
they thought making portraits of each other would be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have wrong? You ready?
I think I found the perfect car for parallel parking.
No, because it's made by Kia. So it's going to end up going like 73
These
miles per
kangaroos
hour down
were
the
on
road
track,
with bald
so his
tires and
worker
flat
called the train
suspension.
to slow down.
Oh god.
This poor
Goddamn
horse
Joey.
is going through some hard times.
You good, buddy?
Oh dear God.
You good, bro? Idiot. Also, Nissans are discounting every sedan except this Sentra. I wonder why. It's almost like they're going out of business. I think you're thinking of... Well, look, every car is just a version of the Altima. You've got the Smaltima, the Taltima. There was a whole video joke I saw, and I don't remember the whole thing. Hold on. It's got to be somewhere. I will find it. I hope this is... Yes!
Watch out, everyone. It's springtime. That means the Altimas will become more aggressive and numerous.
Yes.
I went ahead and put together this spotter's guide so you can keep yourself safe.
Yes.
Remember, Nissan doesn't make any car that isn't Altima based. So here's your first one. You got the regular textbook Altima.
The Altima.
Very aggressive. You got the Smaltima. The Taltima. The Haltima. Then you got the Crawltima. The HVAC and Stalltima. Then you got the Becky, we're going to the Maltima. Then you got the Geritoltima. You got the Yaltima,
The Altima.
Walker Paltima,
Oh.
the Crash into the Waltima, and the Recaltima.
The Recaltima.
Stay safe out there. Watch out, everyone. It's
I love that. That's so good. About cars too. Tism flares. Yep. That's one way to deal
This
with that
giant
door.
meteor was spotted flying over the Philippines a few days ago.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
It's just a little weird at the crotch.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do deep squats in those. Brother. How? Brother, how? He's gonna spit on your face. Oh, no, never mind.
Yep, and then it brings down the skin's temperature. See how it kind of got stuck on the beard?
That is the end of the video. Hope I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very, very
Oh, that was
soon.
great.
Later.
Yeah, that's places in Pittsburgh. Go away. I don't care enough. And now we have 2 just rolled ins. Oh no. 0 hand-eye coordination, I guess so. Good thing she was wearing something underneath. Yeah, really. Nissan used to be the second largest automaker in Japan, but now it's in financial crisis. I know. It's like Dodge. Dodge was big in the U.S., and they were always the cool kids, and now they got bought by Stellantis, and now they suck. Although the Hemi's coming back because, who thought getting rid of the most popular V8 in America was a good idea?
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Just Rolled In.
Time for torture. Yes,
On
it
today's
is.
episode, I'll be showing you a recap of the best clip.
That's a Jeep. That is a fucking Jeep. Why? Because it's got all those dumbass ducks. This is why my mom didn't buy a Jeep when she got a new car, and she bought a Subaru and a fucking Ram 1500. That's the 2 cars my parents drive. Because they had a Jeep Grand Cherokee, they loved it, and it became a meme about
And
goddamn
photos from
ducks.
July and August.
It is. It's a Jeep. It's a Jeep. Fucking Jeep.
Customer states popping noise coming from console when accelerate.
Is it like something in the... I hate people. No shit, dude.
Customer states fan sounds like it's brewing coffee.
Yep, there's
And
something
this
wrong with your
vehicle
blower
was towed
motor.
in as the customer said there's a hole in the gas tank, which was caused by the customer's aftermarket exhaust pointing directly at the fuel tank.
Dumbass. Yo, he's lucky he didn't burn the whole fucking car down. Like, this dude put a cherry bomb. Yeah, he put a cherry bomb and then booger welded a pipe at the end that basically just worked as a direct heat channeler to his gas tank. Dumbass.
Directly at the fuel
No,
tank.
that was a Wrangler. It wasn't a Compass. They at least got, like, the correct idiot Wrangler. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, those shocks. This little bump. Oh, it doesn't show my mouse. That bump that this is casually sitting next to. Oh, it's a Volkswagen Jetta. Of course it is. You either work on Jettas with white gloves, or you are the 15th owner and it has 350,000 Ks on it.
Customer states.
Mm-hmm.
Please check my tire pressures.
Oh, that's a Chrysler 300. No, that's a Chrysler 200. This is somebody who couldn't afford a Chrysler 300. And now he's probably pissed off that his tires can't all hold 93 PSI.
That left front is triple the recommended tire pressure.
This Cadillac CTS was brought in for an oil change and for a tire leak.
Oh
The
no, it's a
mechanics found that the
CTS.
driver's side front wheel had a crack in it, and the tire needed to be replaced. The customer only got the oil change done and decline repairs, then drove the car away in this condition.
Ooh, that's not
The last time this car was at this shop
Hey,
was
that's a
for a
nice
brake squeak complaint.
Brembo
The shop
brakes.
notified the customer they needed new brakes, but the customer declined repairs. The vehicle is now back after their friend replaced the brakes but had a tire come off.
That's so bad. That's so bad. Chrysler 200 owners are the people that can't afford 300s exactly. Chrysler Sebring owners are the people who can't afford 200s exactly.
And a bolt break in the brake caliper. The customer declined repairs.
Oh yeah,
once
it's funny
again
number.
and had the vehicle towed
Bolt
away.
broken in the bolt carrier. Or the oh.
Purchase round 2 for the day. The car towed in, one lug nut holding the wheel on.
Oh, there's no posts on that.
Technicians doing the inspection, it starts to notice just some weird stuff like, oh, I don't
That's
know.
a-
How about another missing drive shaft?
That's a missing rear drive shaft.
This one's been modified to
No
where
shit.
this heat shield's been pulled down to hide it up here, so you can't tell that the drive shaft is missing.
And this BMW with this custom wide body kit was towed in
Yeah.
as the customer says the car won't move. The technician said the customer just installed all of these wheel spacers.
Whoa.
And when he turned the steering wheel more than half a turn, the front tires hit the wide body kit and prevent the car from moving.
That is why wheel offset is such an important thing. You don't just stack spacers.
This vehicle was towed in as a
That's a
customer
Honda.
zip tied a t-shirt to a leak in power steering line, but the t-shirt got caught on a camshaft timing belt gear as there's no timing belt cover on the engine. The valve cover was removed to remove the t-shirt, and the
Yep.
engine now starts and runs.
Because it's a Honda, it looks like. I think it was.
This
Yeah. Fucking Hondas, man. That's a... It looks like a Honda B series motor, blue top. And like, so this dude wrapped a
Vehicle was
t-shirt
towed.
around the fucking timing system with the belt and the gears. They
Then, as a
took
customer
they
zip
took
tied
the
a t-shirt
t-shirt
to a
off.
leak in power steering
Yeah.
line, but the t-shirt got caught on a camshaft timing belt gear as
Yep.
there's no timing belt cover on the engine. The valve cover was removed to remove the t-shirt, and
Yep.
the engine now starts and runs.
And the engine just runs after a t-shirt got ran through the timing system. Hondas, man. I'm buying a Honda.
Customer states they are unable to fold the rear seats down, and the buttons on the seats are not working. The technician found that the customer had the seatbelts buckled, which prevented the rear seats from folding.
Yeah, no shit, moron. Oh my god. I hate people that do that! Wow.
Customer states he charged his vehicle to 100%. Then a message came up on the dash stating,
Charged vehicle to 100%. Stating propulsion power is reduced and AC and heat.
power reduced, and the AC and heat does not work, and the battery only charges to 30%. The technician said most of the customer's concern were caused by the inverter that the customer wired in on his electric car for his portable heater.
Why would you use the...
This
Never
Subaru
mind.
WRX
Never mind.
was towed in
It's
as
a
the customer
WRX.
tried to do his own clutch, but
Yep.
could not figure it out. The technician said he thinks the customer forced the wrong clutch disc onto the input shaft of the transmission, and the car had a bunch of butchered wires as the customer just finished doing an engine swap. Customer states that ever since this
That's so
shop did the
bad.
last oil change 6 months ago, there's been a warning light.
Ever since you did the timing of the oil, there's been a warning light.
On the dash, and the alarm beeps when she tries to lock her car. The passenger door wasn't fully closed, and it's been like that for the past 6
You're a lonely motherfucker if you don't have a passenger opening your door. Or you just don't open the door to put shit in the seat? What do you mean?
months. When this car was brought in to get the oil pan resealed, the technician found on what he thinks was plastic airsoft BBs in the oil pan.
That's... What kind of car is this? He didn't... Oh no, you don't know what kind of car this is.
Bruh, this person literally just pops loogies.
I think we've seen...
Spit over here.
We've seen
It's
this
so wet, dude.
one.
I don't wanna touch this.
And this customer's vehicle was brought in for a fuel-related issue. The mechanic wanted to hear if the fuel pump turns
Oh!
on, so he opened the hatch and came across this. The customer said they have no clue how this happened.
That's one way to get to the fuel pump, I suppose. Crazy X with BBs. Man, I feel bad if that made it all the way through the engine like that. Your battery should have died for not closing the door all the way.
A
Yeah.
customer called and said he tried to do his own brakes.
By the way, we still have a very little amount of the dono shot. I'm just throwing that out there.
weeks and could not get the brake rotor to come off. The customer drove it to the shop like this, and this is what the technician found when he removed the wheel.
That is just
And this vehicle was just brought in for an inspection, and it failed as the customer declined to get any work done to the car. This is also a long clip with 3 parts, so you may want to grab it.
What is it? So, this reminds me of kids that when he... This reminds me of this kid that when he replaced the battery in his iPhone 6s, I think instead of taking out... He literally tore the battery, and my guess was... scoop everything out. Oh. You could probably guess what happened next. Yeah, nice battery fire.
Customer declined to get any work done to the car. This is also a long clip with 3 parts, so you may want to grab a snack or a cold beverage.
Oh no, oh no.
Should hold up.
Yeah. Leaking brake line.
What do we got here? Nice looking control arm.
Oh, that's the control arm.
Stick will do good.
That's a screwdriver sticking through that.
Alignment shims. That looks good. Oh, more shims. Looks good. Dang it, it's broken. I hope it's warranted.
Wood in the shocks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! I guess it's a Kia Optima. It's hard to tell. I want to see the engine. Fried battery cable.
Too big to spare. Got some cool buttons. No.
Oh, hold on. What is that door card?
Not sure what they do. Cool light bulb setup here.
Oh no. Give us a hint, give us a hint, give us a hint. Girlfriend on the dash. Fuck! CTP, I don't know what that is. Oh.
This car was towed in as a customer
No!
just installed a new engine.
No! I want to... What is... Okay, hold on. Maybe some of these people deserve to find out... Deserve the find out phase of the just rolled in clip. Hold on. This looks like... This... What is this?
Got some cool...
Okay. Hold on. No! Back to full screen. Get rid of this. God damn it.
Buttons. No.
I'm gonna try something. Let's see if Apple Intelligence is any good. Also, thank you for the donation, Phoenix. Let's see if we can finish off this dono shot. Make this the last one. Huge thanks. Huge thanks. Let's see if we can finish this. Interior panel of the vehicle. Hold on. These mirror adjustments. Belongs to an older model car. Any idea what car this might be? We're going down a rabbit hole here. Get more s'mores. Oh god, I'm not getting more of this s'mores whiskey. We're moving to something better. A Phoenix. Oh shit. Oh no, it dripped into the cup. Good. Phoenix helped us finish the s'mores shot. I have something that will be the next one already, and it was a wedding gift. So. Okay, hold on. All right. This shot's, hold on. Shot's going down like the Titanic. So bad. I don't know why I have Titanic shot glasses. Acute and severe. No, I'll reveal it I'll reveal it towards the end of the stream. Only got 10 more minutes, but what I want to see is does it have Duracells on it? No, it does not. No, it does not! Anyway. SUV UV. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I think I know what this might be. Sans modifications. Nope, I was wrong. It's not a Chevy Silverado. Maybe it's an F-150. Let's see. 150. Let's see. Yeah, it's missing the hole though for the blow through, so I don't know what it is. Oh well, they didn't tell us,
Not
so
sure what they do.
whatever.
Cool light bulb setup here.
I wish he showed the.
Got a girlfriend while you drive?
This
I wish
car
he
was
would have
towed
showed
in
that.
as a customer
The
just
steering
installed
wheel.
a new engine.
Just
and
installed a
now
new
it won't
engine,
run.
and
The
now
shop
it won't run. I
declined
can't
to do
imagine
any
why.
work on it, as they found the vehicle to have no brakes, no coolant reservoir, damaged wiring
Whoa!
harnesses, and a ton of other issues, including these wheels that were cut by the customer, as he said they didn't fit.
No shit, they don't fit.
And this
moron.
vehicle was just brought in for an alignment. The shop cannot perform the alignment, as the customer installed steering knuckles from a 3/4 ton on a 1/2 ton vehicle. So the customer added washers to try and tighten the nut for the upper ball joint, which didn't work.
Idiot.
When this vehicle was in for an inspection, the technician found there to be nothing left of
Downing Titanic shots like the Titanic downing icebergs. No, unfortunately, the iceberg downed the Titanic, but I appreciate the effort. All right.
the engine air filter. The customer declined.
What is
The
it?
vehicle was in for an inspection. The technician found there to be nothing left of the engine air filter. The customer declined to get it replaced, as he said he used a window screen to filter out any dirt or debris.
Yeah, because that giant ass window screen
When
will
this
do
car
it.
was in for an oil change, the mechanic noticed
Oil
it had
change.
the completely wrong air filter. The customer declined to get the correct one installed. This 1959 Jeep CJ2 was
Ooh, it's a CJ.
brought in as the owner did some engine work and now has a valve train noise. The customer did
Yeah.
not have all the correct rocker arms and decided to use a different rocker arm
Oh, you don't do that.
that was modified by himself using a grinder and 3 washers as spacers.
Yeah, no, because that's a flat tappet can, or that's that's a roller bearing,
which caused the rocker
Right?
arm to contact the spring retainer.
Yeah.
That's good quality, right?
Oh man, even like, I know this Jeep. This was my family's Jeep. Not this is not their Jeep, but this is a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Why would you do that? You dipshit.
That's good quality, right?
These Jeep Grand Cherokees are so nice. Like, my parents have a Jeep Grand Cherokee from this era, and it's such a good car, but why would you do this?
When this car was brought in for a brake issue, the mechanic also noticed that the car really needed new front and rear struts.
Yeah.
The customer declined repairs and bounced away.
And
This
bounced
customer's car
away.
was
The Neon had no rear shocks when I bought it, and the rear springs were broken in half. It's from a 2003 Ford Focus door card. Really? No way. ...2003 Ford Focus. Is it? It doesn't quite... Hold on. Ford Focus, door card, sedan. That might... No, it's missing the... It's missing the... Fuck. It's missing the controls down here on the bottom. I think this era had the door controls on. I drove one of these, actually. I drove the SVT model because I'm a, whatever. Yeah, it's got the control buttons here. It's a good guess, though. It's a very good guess.
Found unsafe to be on the roads and is now off to the scrapyard, as the
Yeah.
passenger side frame rail was held together with some rivets, bolts, and screws.
Yeah, you don't
The
want a
car was
frame rail
also
held
falling
together with
apart
that.
due to rust, and the mechanic said the car was hard to keep on the road due to
No
this custom
shit.
bodywork.
Customer safe pulled out onto the high.
Of course, it's a Dodge Journey. Oh no. Dodge Journey door card. Is it? Let's see. I'm being picky. What year? Oh, the one with the messed up frame. Oh, yeah, of course.
Highway, heard a funny noise, and then the engine stopped. And upon attempting to start it again, it would not turn
Oh
over.
no, made a funny noise. What did you do to this engine? Oh! I lean back so far I unplug my headphones. Oh, that's more than glitter. That's more than glitter. That's debris. Holy fuck.
To this custom bodywork.
Customer
More
safe
states
pulled
that
out
run
onto the
highway.
highway, heard a funny noise, and then the engine stopped. And upon attempting to start it again, it
Jeep is being towed to the location. Of course it's a Jeep.
would not turn over.
The technician said this 2014 Jeep Wrangler has...
It's a 2014 Jeep Wrangler?
The technician said this 2014 Jeep Wrangler has already had the engine replaced 3 times since the customer has owned it, and he's waiting to hear back if the customer will be purchasing another.
Oh, God. It blew through the windage tray. Like, it kicked a rod and blew the rod through the windage tray. Holy shit.
Long story short, the owner of this Corvette added too much oil to his engine, as he was not aware the oil level had to be checked while the engine was running. There was expected a total of 16 quarts of oil in the engine, which the
You put 15...
oil had to be checked while the engine was running. There was expected a total of 16 quarts of oil in the
16
engine,
quarts.
which the customer declined to have it drained and filled with the appropriate amount, then drove the vehicle away and said he'll just have the car repossessed.
Repossessions should be illegal. The people who don't pay their bills because of shit like this need to actually face consequences. Yeah, ending this Friday with it just rolled in. Yeah, we'll watch the next one and that'll wrap up the stream. Don't fuck up my car. Oh, please tell me. Tell me again how to not fuck up your car. It's a Kia! Of course it's a fucking Kia. The dipstick has a marker on it for where the oil level should be, 100%.
And this vehicle was towed in as a customer says they have no throttle response.
Yeah,
the customer said
there's
they
shit
apparently had
in
another
the-
shop repair a damaged engine air intake hose. The shop found that somebody had just put this can in the tube to prevent it from collapsing and taped the hose together, but the can got sucked into the throttle body and caused their concern.
Mm-hmm. Toyota. Indestructible. Honda. That's a Honda Pilot, isn't it? That's
Their
a
concern.
that's a Honda Pilot. Right? That's my brain's fucking with me. That's a Honda Pilot.
And this vehicle was brought in as a customer said they apparently had another shop try and fix their squeaky suspension.
So you
but
just
the noise is still there.
grease the
mechanic is not sure what other
fuck
shop
out
apparently
of the
did
shop
this,
or out of
but
the
said
shocks.
squeak was still very loud.
Yeah, no kidding. You greased the
When this vehicle was brought in for
fuck out of
suspension noise
everything.
concern, the technician noticed that there is diesel in the coolant reservoir when performing his inspection.
Oh no, that's actually really
For
bad.
suspension noise concern, the technician noticed that there is diesel in the coolant reservoir
Diesel
when
in the
performing his inspection.
coolant.
He said the diesel started to eat away at the rubber coolant hoses, and
Yeah.
the customer declined repairs. As she said, she'll be trading her car in for a new one.
They're gonna check that and be like, "What the
Cayenne Turbo
fuck?"
was brought in as a customer says it
Porsche
runs
Cayenne
rough. The
Turbo.
customer had these high-performance spark plugs just installed.
Why does it look like an E with a ball sack?
Which caused their issue. This mechanic was pretty surprised to find all of these cigarettes when he
Don't smoke. Don't smoke, kids. Jesus
was
Christ.
looking for the wheel lock key that he couldn't find. And this vehicle was towed in as a customer was randomly shut off. The mechanic later got the full story from the customer. His ex-girlfriend had put Skittles in his engine, which he didn't bother on removing, and drove his car until it shut off.
That bitch.
This car was brought in as a customer said it overheats, and the heat blows cold. The technician found that the customer had a meat thermometer probe installed in one of the coolant hoses and the other in a charged air cooler hose, which he said he did this to monitor the coolant coming in and out of the engine block.
And then it
the
leaked.
technician found a leak from a hose, which caused the customer's concern.
Yeah, I wonder why. Fucking moron.
Customer states they hit a shovel. Yeah,
Yeah, they really did.
I think it's safe to say you definitely
You really did hit a
hit
shovel.
a shovel and got lucky too.
Damn.
When this vehicle was brought in to get a new air vent installed and some other trim pieces, the mechanic stumbled upon 2 secret compartments that were lined with carpet, and their speaker covers had metal plates behind them.
Ooh, somebody's smuggling shit.
This car was brought in for its yearly inspection after the customer said he had another shop fix some
That's
rust damage on his
asbestos?
car. The mechanic is not sure who did this, but found that they tried to cover some rust on this car using spray foam, cardboard, and fiberglass. The vehicle failed the inspection.
Yeah.
Customer states when turning the steering wheel, his
Fiberglass,
car
okay.
shuts off.
Oh no, why would that ever happen? It's almost like you have a Dodge and you have the intelligence of somebody who owns a Dodge made after like 2015. I own a Dodge from 2005, by the way, so no, I'm not dumb.
Every time. Now fold it in half.
Yeah.
And this
Idiots.
vehicle was brought in as a customer says they have a vibration which feels like it's coming from the wheels. The mechanic found
I would
out
say
that the
so.
customer took a grinder to his wheels, as he said they were not to correct offset and declined to buy.
Wheel offset is important, people. Here we go again with spray foam, right? Nah, that shovel hit him. Yeah, really.
New wheels. Customer states fuel pump doesn't seem to work all the time. The technician found out that the owner cut the floorboard to access the fuel pump and damaged the fuel tank, some wires, and the fuel line.
No.
Then tried to install a new wire going to the fuel pump relay. And this vehicle was
Idiot.
brought in for an alignment after the customer said he fixed his steering gear box. The shop declined to do any work on this vehicle once they saw how the customer tried to fix the frame. This Ford Bronco with 2,000 miles on it was brought in as a wooden start. The shop found out from the customer that he went Dukes of Hazzard into a retention pond and caused the front tires to hit the upper fenders on both sides.
Oh.
The customer also wanted it covered under warranty, but it was denied, so the customer had his insurance company cover the damages.
Yeah, no shit. Enjoy that insurance price increase. Yeah, that's a... Who tried... What car is that? Who... That's a clutch! How do you do that to a clutch?
The owner of this vehicle spent 2 weeks on trying to figure out why their vehicle didn't start,
Yeah.
which they found that the issue was caused by the owner, who made this custom throttle body gasket.
He made a throttle body gasket and then never actually cut a hole for the intake of the air. I think it was found the mystery vehicle, a Chevy Avalanche from 2007. No, not an Avalanche, really. Ooh, Stormy, you might have nailed it. You might have nailed it. Let's see. Ooh, that is... That might be... It's close. It's real close. It's missing the little air hole, but man, that is very similar. Alright, let's see what's next. What is it? At least this one knew how to make a gasket instead of using spray foam. That is
This
fair.
vehicle was brought in as the customer says they have a roof leak. The leak was caused by the customer as he drilled holes in the roof to
bolt on what?
Bolt his cargo box directly to the roof.
Oh my god. That's what... Oh god, that's what fucking roof racks are for. You have a... Oh my god. Idiot.
When it came time to take things to the next level,
I don't care about Wix. I don't care about Wix. I don't care about Wix.
And this vehicle was towed in as a customer tried to replace the lower control arms and couldn't get the coil springs to compress. The customer said he managed to hurt himself in the process.
No
and
shit.
At the time these photos were taken, the customer also had an extended warranty that would have covered the repairs.
Moron.
This pickup
Use
truck
the
was just
warranty.
at this shop for some unrelated work and is now back as the customer is trying to blame them for damaging the suspension on his vehicle. The shop said to the customer that their vehicle was already in this condition before they brought it in.
Yeah, no
and
shit.
mentioned that it
Of course
arrived
the
with no
Ford
hood on. The
F-250.
power steering did not work and the steering wheel was very loose.
Yeah. It's a Ford F-250 that this dude like bubba to hell.
You see pans
Scraped pan, whole bottom scraped up. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, no springs will do that.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god, you took the none in the back.
None in the back.
Living that lowrider life,
And
boy.
this 2017 Ford Mustang
Oh!
GT350 was towed in as the customer had apparently dumped a clutch, which resulted in the clutch exploding and breaking the transmission, damaging the exhaust, wiring harness, and some other parts.
Yep, that is what happens when a clutch detonates, my friends.
Customer states they were in Yellowstone and the left rear brakes were sparking, so the customer removed everything except the brake caliper and one brake pad to build temporary pressure in the brake system. The mechanic was pretty surprised to see what the customer did, to drive home like this for 11 hours.
Oh. Okay, story time for me. I did have one Hyundai driver moment. I drove home from Canada with my blue 2004 Hyundai Accent, base trim level, 5-speed manual, 1.6 liter, on 3 brakes. I drove home from Canada to Maryland on 3 brakes. The front brake disc had I was metal on metal with the brake pad when I drove home. And then, actually, so 2 Hyundai moments. I also drove home from Tawnytown, Maryland, to Hagerstown, Maryland, which is like a 50-minute drive, 45-minute drive, on 3 brakes as well, because the rear drum gave up and I had one of the drum shoes just spinning around inside the rear brake drum. So I've had 2 Hyundai driver moments. But I knew what I was doing, and it was a do as I say, not as I do moment. What was the tire and wheel thickness? Dumb is what it was. All right. Tahoe? Let's see. Tahoe. That might be the one. That might be the one. That might be the one.
This vehicle was brought in.
It's a
and the customer said they
Hyundai.
just needed alignment
Oh,
after
my
they
ring.
got into an accident. The mechanic found that somebody had tried to install a new lower control arm on the
Yeah?
passenger side, even though the bolt hole for the lower control arm bolt was torn. The shop also
Oh!
found other front-end parts that were bent
Ooh.
after the accident, and is still waiting to see if the customer will get any repairs performed. And
Yeah,
they're also
that's a
unsure
lot
who
of
installed the
suspension
new
work.
lower control arm.
That's a lot of suspension work. Just
Who thought that was gonna work though?
who thought that was gonna work though?
When this
Love
car
that
was
guy.
brought in for an alignment,
His
the
accent's
mechanic
great.
noticed that you couldn't close the hood on this customer's car.
Yeah.
The light bar and brackets were in the way.
No shit. Idiots. Yeah, that's one way. Yeah, I didn't buy the right tow hitch, but I tell you what, I got that sucker in there with some wood and shims, and she's mint, boy, I tell you what.
And this Jeep was driven to the tire shop like this. The customer
I had a manager drive around with one brake line dragging on the ground. That's different. I've had brake lines blow, but I had a brake line blow, and I just had to drive home with the emergency brake. That was actually just an age failure thing on a 2001
She apparently
Neon.
didn't know her tire was flat until she got flagged down by another driver. The mechanic said there was also a ton of other issues with this vehicle that the customer didn't want repaired. When this car was brought in for a no-start concern, the customer told the mechanic to watch out for rats that may be in their car from their neighbors. Unfortunately for the technician, he will have to try and get access underneath a rear seat to check the fuel pump and wire into the fuel pump.
Oh.
What y'all know about
Of course, it's a Jeep Liberty, right?
the Chevy Malibu Sport
Sport S
with
with a spoiler.
Tiny spoiler
And a
on
tiny.
top. But that's not it.
Oh no! Got
Exhaust
them
pipes.
quadding
Whoa.
baby quads.
No exhaust pipe. Those are the pipes. And it gets
Oh
even
no!
better.
Got
It's
the
a sport.
sports.
Dale Earnhardt drives.
Dale Earnhardt.
It's an ST. So this is a Ford now.
It's a Ford now.
With a turbo.
With a turbo.
Turbo Sport.
With a turbo sport samurai.
But it's also a turbo.
It's a turbo
And the mechanic who took this photo
I love seeing riced out cars like that. It is so good.
was pretty surprised at how dirty this customer's car was.
Yeah,
and
I'd
was brought
refuse
into the
service.
shop.
And it's a Kia. It's a Kia. What is it, GTS something?
If you've enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like or subscribe if
Oh.
you haven't already. And
Oh.
you can submit clips that you filmed on our
Baby
website
cats.
at
Baby cats in the
justgoldenyt.com.
BMW
Thanks for watching.
i5. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Oh, what is it? The Obi-Kobe HD. Welcome. What the Cinnamon Toast Crunch happened there, right? Definitely a high schooler's first car. Oh, 100% slapped every sticker. I'll put it this way. Oh, you want to hear a horror story on the road that was worse than that? Than any just rolled in? Sure, hit me with a dragon. I gotta go grab the drink that I'm gonna be replacing as my regular, and then we'll watch the next one. We're gonna wrap up the stream. I'm gonna introduce my next dono shot. Although the dono shots are gonna change, I'm gonna put a minimum of. I'm probably gonna put a minimum on there, but that'll be something later. But hold on, give me a second. All right, so closest door card I found was a Chevy Impala door card. Let's see. That's it. That's the one. That's literally it. No, 100% that is it. Hold on. That is 100% it. Driver. That is absolutely it. Yup. That is it. No, because look, it's got the wood bit. It's got, yep, that is 100% it. Good work, Stormy. All right, so, before we wrap, oh, okay. One time when I was driving down the highway to pick up some pizza from Pizza Hut, I saw a truck in front of me that had their exhaust pipe almost touching the ground. A few minutes later, I got into the right lane so I wouldn't be behind them. 10 seconds later, the exhaust pipe had fallen off. You got lucky. You got really lucky. Okay. The new dono shot. So this has a story behind it. And I'll tell this because I'm going to do a whole video on what's going on with me and my life and future plans here. But for those who don't know, you could probably piece it together from the Hot Ones stream. But yeah, this is courtesy of the person who is now my wife. She had me join everybody over in Taiwan. And the marriage ceremony, well, I say the marriage dinner we had, this, hey, thank you. I'm going to do a whole video and like talk about what's going to be happening next and all that. But yes, so for anybody who's here on stream, you all know that now. But this was one of the gifts that I got. This is called Gaodiong. Gaodiong is a Chinese, Taiwanese sorghum liquor. Now, it's a 57 to 59% alcohol, and it is meant to be like sipped, held in your mouth, and swallowed. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Gaodiong is brutal. This one was bought aged. Now, that doesn't, like you can see by the label, the label's rough. But there we go. The label's rough. It looks like it's been outside for a while. And that's because it has been. Because this was purchased as an aged liquor. So it was aged 15 years. Thank you. It was... I make the comment about keeping my life private. I wasn't kidding. But thank you. But yeah, this was purchased as a 15-year aged liquor in 1988. So I'll let you all do the math on the age of this bottle, but I got the okay to make this the dono shot now. because my wife doesn't drink Gyeongyang. So anyway, thank you all for the happy wishes. Thank you. All right, let's wrap this up with one last bit of pain. At least 2 years old. Keep your life private is perfectly reasonable. Yep, there are some things that I'm going to share in an upcoming video, but I've got some other videos planned first, and there's a lot going on before some other big things. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up with one last video of pain. No, I don't want to visit the site. Can I just do the thing? Fucking. Oh, laundry service, man. Don't care.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Just Rolled In.
Let's do it.
On today's episode, I'll be showing you the best decline repairs, rusty vehicles, and modified customer vehicles we have seen in the past 3+
that's
years.
a lot of horns. Oh, this is a best of, which means that I'm going to hate every minute of it.
Customer states.
Yep.
Car clunks under acceleration.
What could cause that? Oh, a giant missing chunk of... Oh, the subframe.
This vehicle was also driven to the shop, and the customer said they just bought it a month ago.
Well, you better return it.
To install a
What?
4-flat trailer wiring.
What are you going to install it to? This looks like it came up from the Titanic. This looks like the Titanic.
Not exactly sure he'd be able to pull anything.
Yeah,
This
you're going to rip the
vehicle
back
was driven
off
in
the
like
car.
this. The technician said the customer declined repairs, but the wheel fell off in the parking lot, so the customer got them done.
Yeah, no shit.
Customer
And they,
states,
I wouldn't
just
blame
wants
them.
Control arm fixed.
I would not blame them if he charged them more. Oh, it seems this video is 16 minutes long. That's fine. We got time. I'm making time. He's going to install it with hopes and dreams. Yeah.
So Fred Flintstone just dropped off his Sierra.
Yep. And there's a hole in the floor. Yeah.
Floor mat might get in the way, hamper acceleration, but I mean, the guy probably knows more about it than I do.
Yeah. Is he coming into the
This customer
shop?
drove to the shop with their van in this condition. Once the shop told the customer what parts that needed to be replaced, the customer declined repairs and drove away.
Customer states vehicle pulling
Kia.
to the left.
Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, no. Oh.
Customer states they have an exhaust leak. The technician said this
Okay.
vehicle was driven in like this with a missing control arm bushing and bolt. The technician said it needed more than just the exhaust leak repaired, but the customer declined repairs.
Oh, no. If you've had an oil filter on the engine long enough for it to rust, then the engine is just done. And this is why you have an inspection done on used cars. Yes. Yes, you do. I'm going to get off here. See y'all later. All right, Texan, you have a great one. Later. Was that a CB receiver? Where? You talking about on the dipshit with
Van
the...
in this condition. Once the shop told the customer what
States vehicle.
in like this with a missing control arm bushing.
Not sure which one you're talking about.
The technician said it needed more than just the exhaust leak
Yeah.
repaired, but the
Yeah.
customer declined repairs.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah.
Customer states they have a brake noise after they installed new brakes and calipers. The customer brought new calipers for the front to have the shop.
Missing floor? The missing floor one had a CB radio? What do you mean? That was like a million years ago. Where? Alright.
So Fred Flintstone.
It was either a CB receiver or he's got himself a barcode scanner. I don't know what he's got hanging on that shit. Alright, let's see what we got.
Exhaust leak repaired,
Yeah,
but the
bigger.
customer declined.
Yeah, more than the exhaust leak. You're rubbing it into the bumper.
Customer states they have a brake noise after they installed new brakes and calipers.
Yeah,
The
shiny
customer
new
brought
parts
new
on-
calipers for the front to have the shop install them, as he thinks that's the issue. The mechanic found that the customer did not see the trailing arms to be rusted through, and the rest of the undercarriage fallen apart due to rust.
Yeah.
And this customer brought in their car as they said the left front is grinding when tapping on the brakes too hard, and they can smell burning rubber. The technician found that the driver's side lower control arm was completely rusted through. He notified the customer of the repairs needed, but they declined repairs and drove away.
Oh!
This Chevrolet Impala came in for an overheating concern,
And he's
but the mechanic
holding-
knew there was more wrong with this car when he drove it into the shop. The
right.
mechanic found the radiator to be leaking and also notified the customer their vehicle wasn't safe to drive.
Yeah, no shit. Ugh. Ugh. Why do these all look like they were pulled up from the Titanic? What the fuck?
This is one hand.
Oh, that whole subframe is shot.
One hand.
Yeah, that's because there's bits that are supposed to be bolted in that are rusted away, buddy.
And this vehicle
I'm
just
done with
came
it.
in to get new tires installed.
And that is a Mazda.
The technician noticed.
The Titanic probably is in better condition than these cars. That's true. That's true. It would seem the rust buckets are the theme for this video. Apparently so.
Multiple engine mounts were broken, which the customer never mentioned anything
Oh!
about, and they declined all repairs.
Yeah, your engine. Oh my God! Look at the distance that engine got. This is why I keep my 2016 Ram truck under a covered carport. It helps prevent the worst rust. The car in college parking lot was a spare on, and the front right tire flat. The semester the brakes are completely rusted. Jesus.
Customer never mentioned anything about,
Look
and
at
they
that.
declined all repairs.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
And this truck came in because the
Bling,
customer used
bling.
it to pass an emissions inspection. The mechanic said this is just a few of the things they found wrong with this truck, but the customer didn't want any of the other issues they found fixed and said he'll just bring it to another shop.
Yeah, just pass emissions for me. I don't give a shit. It's fine. God, cheap fuckers. That's that one. Not that one. Where was it? The crimped, yeah, that's an exhaust pipe. That's going to cause so much pressure in the engine, it's going to blow up. I would like to know what these people look like who's driving these cars, right? I mean, you notice how I assume it's just, well, it's either like the, oh my God, Becky, or it's the good old boys like, I'm going to go see my guy who fixes myself, or it could be,
Change and new
I don't want to
tires.
sound racist.
The mechanic said they couldn't lift up the car on a hoist as it was too low.
Yeah, no
because of
shit.
Custom body kit.
Custom body kit looks like it was made out of your like 2-year-old's fucking Play-Doh.
This customer brought in their vehicle that they just bought and have a complaint that it slides sideways like they're driving on ice anytime they accelerate. The customer
I
also
wonder
drove this
why.
200 miles back home from where they bought it from.
You better drive
And
it
this
back.
customer came-
It's not racist if it's funny. You watch. I'm not falling for that trap. It's the average Walmart American, is all I'm saying. Doesn't have to be a race thing. North Korean general's car. I would say so, except he's got the thin blue line and Marine Corps stickers anywhere. And I hate to say it, like, I was almost a Marine. And I'm not saying that like I was almost a Marine. Like I went into the recruiter's office to join the Marine Corps and they kicked me out because of my concussions and asthma. But like the Marines, as much as I love them for all my family members, God, they are just the most like self-reporting branch when it comes to like I was a Marine. They are the vegans of the military branches. How do you know that you're talking to a Marine? He's gonna fucking tell you.
came in as they want.
Why do I imagine all these cars are owned by people in Florida? Exactly.
That requires some drilling to install them.
Oh God, some of them
A
require
customer drove
drilling.
in for an oil change before going on a road trip. The technician noticed that the front tires and the front struts needed to be replaced. The customer declined repairs and still went on the road trip.
Yeah, he didn't come back from the road trip though. He absolutely didn't come back from that road trip, my
This
dude.
vehicle came in to get new struts installed. The shop refused to work on this car once they saw this damage.
Or if you witness them eating
Vehicle
crayons,
came in to
fair.
get new winter tires installed. The shop refused to work on this car
Yeah,
as
no
it's
shit.
unsafe to drive.
Yeah.
The customer said they will be apparently taking it to the scrapyard.
Good.
This customer brought in their vehicle as they think it needs an alignment. The technician discovered where the trailer arms bolt to the
Bro.
underside of the body is rusted away.
You can't
Once the
align
customer was
rust.
told of the damages, they said they will be bringing the vehicle to a scrapyard.
Good.
And this vehicle was towed in as it does not start. The technician found the reason why the
Okay.
fuse for the fuel pump control module blew, but the customer just wanted a new fuse installed and drove away.
Oh, okay.
Customer states he replaced the front brake calipers
Kia
and has no
Optima.
pedal. The technician found brake fluid leaking from the banjo bolt, and that the customer had installed new brake pads on very rusted rotors. The customer was given a quote, but declined repairs as he said his commute to work is only 5 miles, so he should be fine.
Oh, Cumberland Valley Air. Why am I getting this? It's getting more local. I'm not a big fan of that.
I thought Mom would start taking it easy with her osteoporosis. Boom! We moved to this cool new place in the city.
All right, whatever. I don't give a shit.
This customer just came
It's
in
a
for
Hyundai.
tire repair, and
Yep.
the mechanic noticed they had no rear brakes. He
Oh.
notified the customer, and they declined repairs and wanted to drive their vehicle away. The shop advised the customer that the vehicle should
Ooh.
be towed away as it's unsafe to drive.
Yeah.
The customer declined, so the shop paid for a tow truck.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a Hyundai.
This customer's Subaru was towed to the shop for a no-start.
Subaru!
The mechanic said his shop refused to work on this car as it was a huge disaster.
Yeah, it's a fire hazard. It's a fire hazard! Oh.
This customer came in for a service on their car as they said they bought it a couple of months
No,
ago.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This customer came...
What is that? Where do you put it in gear? Oh, it's just there. When are we going to see a car with cheap spinners, right?
This customer came in for a service on their car as they said they bought it a couple of months ago from a used car dealership and wasn't sure if it was ever serviced. Unfortunately for the customer, the vehicle they bought is in terrible shape. The technician told the customer to bring it back to where they bought it from, but the customer said the used car lot told them that it wasn't like that when they sold it.
It was not like that when they sold it. Yeah, that happens.
Customer to bring it back to where they bought it from, but the customer said the used car lot told them that it wasn't like that when they sold it.
Yeah, because that happens overnight.
This is the most bedazzled vehicle we've seen on this channel. This Chrysler 300 came in for an air.
Of course it's a Chrysler. It's an older Chrysler 300, so it's the one that people can afford now. And this person has literally made a claymore for their car's fucking steering wheel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. 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 Oh no.
This vehicle came in for an oil change, and the
Yeah.
technician working on it noticed this interesting LED light installation.
It's been
She
burned
said
to a
whoever
crisp
installed
off
it
the
used staples
exhaust.
to staple it to the fuel tank, heat shields, and use zip ties to attach the wires to the lower control arm.
You stapled it to the gas tank. Oh my fucking god. And it's just hanging there on the road. And you zip tied it around a control arm. And around the front.
This truck came in for some electrical issues and an oil change. The technician started with a quick visual inspection and noticed this truck had a very interesting custom sound system.
So here's an amp. There's a bucket sub. Actually, 2 bucket subs. I've made bucket subs before. That's not out of the ordinary. But why would you run the speakers outside the car? Oh my god. It's a Lincoln Navigator. Oh. There's another Lincoln. There's a Lincoln Mark. What the fuck? What even? Hold on. What even? Oh no, it's still the same Navigator. What even in the absolute? What is that beeping?
This customer came in.
Oh my god. Was it a sound system for ants? Yeah. It's not a fire hazard. It's an electric chair waiting to be started. Yeah.
Coat and sprayed on their Jeep. The technician said it sounded like the Titanic breaking in half just driving around his parking lot. So he decided to look underneath. Once he saw the terrible shape this Jeep was in, they declined
And
doing
it's a
any work
Jeep.
on it.
Yeah, no shit, you would decline it. I would too.
It's the end of the life for this customer's vehicle. The
Yep.
mechanic said there's no state safety inspections where he lives, so the customer was driving this vehicle like this for quite a while, but finally brought it to the scrapyard after the transmission.
Yeah, Maryland doesn't have a Maryland State Safety Inspection. We just have emissions, so they care. Is that a USSR sticker? You talking about on the other, what? You talking about on the Navigator? Where? Prindle. Where's the USSR sticker? Did I miss something?
This
No.
customer came in to
Nope.
get undercoat.
Steering wheel, that was Prindle. Hey, what's up, Jonathan the Fox? Oh yeah, no, that's Army. That's Army. End of life for the vehicle. Yeah, Maryland doesn't have state inspections either.
Wow, but finally brought it to the scrapyard after the transmission stopped working.
After the transmission blew up.
This
Rip.
2005 F-150 came in for a power steering leak, but the mechanic knew right away there was more wrong with the truck when he drove it on the lift. The customer said he had no clue the frame was rusted out this bad and will be apparently bringing this truck to the scrapyard.
Good.
Customer states their vehicle is all over the road.
Oh!
The technician was told by the customer he just installed a new brake caliper and thinks it might have caused the issue.
No, well, I mean, yes, because you would have installed it and then had
drove
brakes.
5 miles to this shop and brought it in as their car is all over the road.
Oh!
The technician noticed the passenger side rear strut tower to be completely rusted out.
It
He
ripped
notified
off
the
the
customer that their
frame.
vehicle was not safe to drive, and the customer ended up driving their vehicle away.
Oh
And
my
this
God,
vehicle
why?
just came in for an overheating concern. The technician noticed it had no rear brakes left on the car and a handful of other issues. The technician notified the customer and they declined all other repairs.
Oh,
Customer
that's
states,
bad.
I only want my front brakes looked at.
Okay, well, they are just...
Seems to be his only problems.
It's just dumping brake fluid. It's not his only problems. It's... Oh, no.
This is just the tip of the iceberg of the issues with this customer's Mustang. The shop
That's
said
a
the customer had
Mustang?
full of issues his car had and advised
That's
the
the
customer
carpet.
to bring his car to a scrapyard.
Yeah, no
And
shit.
this 2013 F-150 just came in for an oil change. The technician noticed this when doing a visual inspection and said the customer declined all repairs and the vehicle left on a tow truck.
Mm-hmm. It should leave
Keep
on a tow
watching
truck.
this one. It gets worse every time you watch it.
Yeah.
This is on the road next to your wife and kids.
Oh, no. I couldn't be a
few days
mechanic,
prior,
bro. I
this
could not
customer
do
failed
it.
a safety inspection as
Rust
they needed
everywhere
repairs. The
and
customer
molding.
called
Yeah,
up and
really.
said they will do it themselves. They are
Okay, when I was setting the dash cam for my mom's car, I didn't do the rear one, so I didn't know how to. Since I didn't know how to do it, I'm at least more responsible than. Yeah, really, than these people.
are now
No
back
shit.
to get their vehicle re-inspected, which the mechanic found that they never replaced the brakes
Nope.
and had mounted the brake calipers using wood screws. When this vehicle came in for some service work, the technician noticed there were some chains holding up the subframe.
Bro, got that stop chain on the
This truck was brought
frame.
in as
Oh
the
god.
owner wanted a new trailer hitch installed, as he said he lost his trailer the other day
You lost it because it's rusted through, dipshit.
driving to the landfill. Long story short, this vehicle was towed in, but the customer declined repairs to get new ball joints and a used tire installed, and drove the vehicle away.
No, he didn't. He
The
actually
person who
did.
filmed
Oh
this
my
clip
god.
professionally installs car audio systems and had
I professionally installed car audio systems. This guy installs fucking
The
bombs.
person who filmed this clip professionally installs car audio systems and had the task of installing a remote wire to turn the amp on and off with a key. He performed the work that the customer wanted, but said this is the craziest custom wiring job he has ever seen. And he's
okay.
been doing this for quite a while.
Okay. So this was the customer doing this bullshit and then finally reaching out to a professional. I wouldn't have. The worst I had to do is I helped install a set of like super high strength tweeters into the rear deck speaker mounts, which is usually where you handle bass. I had to do that for some dude in a Hyundai, it was a Honda Accord. Flux capacitor, baby. You know it. Where's their strip cable? Yeah. Oh my god, it gets worse. It keeps going.
And this car was brought in as the customer said their rear end wiggles anytime they hit a bump.
Yep.
The technician found the rear subframe to be completely rusted out.
Yeah,
and that
that's
the rear
gone.
sway bar bracket punctured a hole in the fuel tank. The customer declined repairs and drove away.
Ooh.
You know Harbor Freight.
I don't give a
for
shit
affordability,
about Harbor
but
Freight.
Durability goes right along with it. You see, we test.
Thank you. Oh my god, of course that's a Liberty, isn't it? Wait, what did that say?
How the f this guy gonna see?
What did this say? Suck my ass. Nice.
How the f this guy gonna see anything?
Yeah, really. What did this guy...
When this car was in for an oil change, the mechanic noticed that the customer had plugged the sidewall of his tire, and
With
the customer
what?
declined to get a new tire installed.
What do you plug it with?
This Bentley was towed in to get new batteries installed. The technician noticed the interior of this car had a bunch of mold. The customer did not want the shop to look into why their interior is covered with mold.
Well, you know what? He's going to die of spores or become a zombie, so either way we get a really cool story or one less terrible driver.
And this customer...
That person
just came
definitely
in for
drinks
an oil
Monster,
change.
yeah.
The customer didn't mention anything about this wheel, and he just drove 5 miles to the shop.
That's...
This drove in.
And this
This drove in.
Silverado was brought in as a customer said they have a fuel leak on the truck they just bought. The technician found the leak and that the frame was completely rusted through.
Yeah.
The customer declined repairs as she said she will purchase a frame repair kit online.
No!
This customer's wife hit a curb and damaged some wheels and blew out 3 tires. He declined to purchase new wheels and tried to hammer them straight in the parking lot.
All right, cool,
Customer
buddy. Have
states
fun.
they have a vibration from the rear. The shop told the customer they need a new rear differential and priced out a used one for the customer, but they declined repairs and drove away in
And of course it's a fucking Ford Exploder. What do you expect? He drove off in 4-wheel drive. Yeah, of course he did, because it's the only way you can drive now because your rear wheels are destroyed. Oh my god, these fucking morons. I hate people. I hate people so much sometimes. Did this guy have a chandelier in his car? Yeah, it looked like it.
When this car was brought in for a concern regarding the air conditioning, the technician found the front subframe to be held up by hopes and dreams.
Yeah,
the technician
that's
recommended
a
to the
good
customer
description.
not to drive their vehicle anymore as it's very unsafe, but the customer still continued on his road trip. And the technician said this customer only came in to get a new clutch slave cylinder installed. Once the customer was told of the rust damage, they ended up not doing any of the repairs and drove their vehicle away. When this customer brought in their car for an oil change,
Yep,
the
that's a
technician noticed
destroyed
both
control
lower
arm.
control arms were completely rusted out. The customer declined repairs and drove it away.
If somebody show up with a car looking like this,
What is that?
can you imagine?
What is that?
At your price, you see that?
What is
Make
this?
sure I don't put stuff like this.
Oh, God. And what is it? It's a Honda.
What you gonna do about that?
That's where you decline service and leave.
This.
What is this? This is a Honda Civic.
Look at what he did to the battery. Oh my God! He got his own radio and everything. Flashlights.
It's just a radio.
This car was brought in.
Okay. Cable management to the max.
The
Oh
customer-
God. They're gonna just get to the hospital and his insurance is gonna charge their monthly prescription bill.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Another shop installed a new lower control arm, but the car
Yeah, you can install a lower control arm all you want, but if the subframe's fucked, you're not doing
is
shit.
still all over the road. Whoever installed the control arm did not notice their subframe was rusted through.
Did not
and the customer
notice. You have to
declined
run a
repairs for
bolt
new
through
one.
it.
When this Mercedes-Benz was brought
Oh,
in
that's
to just get one new
Mercedes.
tire installed, the
You need
mechanic
whole new
noticed that the rear
brakes.
brakes very badly needed to be replaced. The
Yeah.
customer declined repairs and drove away.
Oh no.
This car was pushed in as the owner says it does not start. The mechanic took a quick glance and thinks that the car needed a new starter or flywheel. For some reason, the owner thought the repairs would be free and declined to pay for a diagnosis, and had a friend push the car away. The last time this vehicle came in for a service, the
Neat.
technician told the customer they found coolant in their engine oil. The customer didn't believe the shop and said he will just change the oil himself. The
Yep,
customer
and
is now
now
back a
it's
few days later.
milkshake.
Since the engine is now knocking, the technician removed the oil filter and found that the customer left the plastic on the oil filter.
How are these people driving around in these cars and not getting pulled over? Yeah. Yep.
When he installed it, which cavitated the oil pump and starved the engine of oil.
Cavitated the oil pump.
Oh.
Yep.
And
So
this
now that
customer
you
just
killed
brought in
your
their car
engine.
for an oil change. The mechanic
Congratulations.
noticed no oil came out when he removed the drain plug. Then noticed a crack in the oil pan, so he added oil to the engine to see how bad the leak was. The mechanic notified the customer the oil leak was pretty severe, but the customer declined to get the oil pan replaced and drove away. This vehicle was brought in as the owner said the brakes are smoking and they have some brake issues. The shop told him that they need to remove the wheels
It's
and see
leaking
what's
brake
wrong,
fluid.
as it's not safe to drive like this. The owner declined and said they will have it towed home, but before they knew it, the owner jumped in their vehicle and drove away. If
Okay.
you've enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like.
Oh my
or
God,
subscribing
you
if
painted
haven't already, and you can submit clips that you filmed on our website at
painted the belt.
justrolledyt.com. Thanks for watching.
There are people who do not deserve. There are people who do not deserve to have cars. And we just saw most of them. That has to belong to the Blue Man Group, yeah, really. And how has the state not getting these reported? Yeah. That's a very good question. That is an extremely good question and terrifying that these things are on the road with us. Holy shit. That's bad. Well, I never really figured out the mystery. I think you found the door card. I'm pretty sure you found the door card. It looked like the one you sent. I'm going to call it that because I'm happy with that. It looks the same. It's just I found the one with the wood panel, and that looked like the one with the wood panel, so we'll call it. The paint's going to damage these cars in the long fumes. Yeah. Damn, that was ridiculous. Holy shit. Shops should just remove the spark plugs when they see these cars so they don't have anything. Yeah, exactly. Just rolled in. Wait. Maybe I ought to find just rolled in for electric devices. If you find electronic devices like smartphones and computers, which like as it just rolled in, I'm going to lose my shit. Which just means you're going to end up doing it. So anyway, that is it. Thank you all for this longer stream than normal. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, I got some stuff. I got some videos I'm working on, and that's it. Electro Boom. Yeah, it could be Electro Boom. His stuff's funny though. I like his stuff. So, all right, everybody. Alrighty, cool. So, what's the new donut thing? Donut thing. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? Dono thing. I explained it. This is Gaudion. I'm gonna put the Dono like requirements on the next stream. So, but I'm just gonna like, don't worry, Phoenix. What you donate would be enough for the Dono shot. Like you would meet the requirements. You don't have to worry about that. That's fine. But when I did the minimums and people were dropping like dollars and fives, yeah, no. I'm not doing shots for fives because I will get plastered by the end of stream. So, alrighty. Well, that is it. So I'll see you all later, and I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. See y'all later.